Within each and every role player lives this homeless character who wants nothing more than to quiet the heartbeat of every living thing that stands in his way. Today we celebrate this all too familiar character with...
Well now, looky here. It's the Murder Hobo Show.
Things I'm supposed to push. Oh, I need to push this one.
God damn it.
Man, I gotta push this button, and then I gotta get rid of the ugly bug, because my window frame is turned on, so let's get rid of that. And where is my...
It wouldn't be right without Gary telling us which buttons he's pushing.
Right? I don't know how to get rid of my frickin'... Oh, there it is. We need to get rid of that one.
We need almost like the football commentators on Twitch, like circling shit as he's pressing buttons and then showing like a playbook.
Oh yeah, he could be an esports
That'd
caster.
be amazing.
You guys are killing
Gary,
me.
man, you got your new calling, man, sportscasting.
Sportscaster. Welcome to
right.
esports.
People who like to talk.
Monday. We're on fire. I don't even know if this is
sure
working.
you water sports, wouldn't you?
Do a which? To a what?
You'd be covering water sports. I know what you're like.
Oh yeah.
And then the QB there, QB there's got whatchamacallit, and he threw it to the who's it there.
Honestly, though, you should do like a Twitch and maybe anything on Twitch, because when you're streaming, you have to be talking all the time.
Yeah, Gary's not very good at that, is he?
Wow.
It's kind of shy.
You guys are killing me.
If only Gary had any sort of charisma whatsoever.
All right. Can somebody check the audio again? Sorry. I can't hear myself speaking. Oh, there I am. All right.
Found you.
It's fucking hot garbage. We got no echo, no weirdness going on. Nothing crazy happening.
I'm not even sure what this Twitch is you speak of, so.
It's what happens when you do too much coke or crack. You
Right.
You get the twitch. Charles, glad to have you back for what could possibly be the final version. I don't know how you're going to throw yourself back into this adventure, but did you? I'm sure you didn't watch the last episode that we played online because you're just that kind of scumbag, right?
Oh no, he was with
Right.
us.
Yep. Can't
He was
watch
a
live
silent
streams.
partner.
Wow. Need new players. If
I
you're
see
interested in
rocks.
coming and playing on the Murder Hobo Show.
I see a library. Kind
Do you recognize the
Basically, you
library?
show up.
I recognize like a place where you'd go in the back room and there'd be books behind a curtain. That's what this kind of looks like.
Okay. All right.
It's like a Cole's bookstore.
I see
I was
how it
going
is.
for porn, but okay.
Fair.
PDF. I think I need to fire this up. Let's move my
Wait, there's
stuff
porn in
around.
books now?
Once in a while, I got to read a thing.
This library's got porn section.
Yeah, there's a whole section on it. All right, so here we go.
Why are we fighting these things?
For Charles, in our last adventure, we escaped from Crannon's crater via teleportation of some kind. Left us out in the grass sea, made our way back to Grimshackle Jail, where... What was Matt Stark's player's name again? I don't know why it's skipping my brain.
Claw.
Where Claw and some of the other folks that have escaped have told you that the town of Flan has been encapsulated, covered with this weird sort of thorny thicket. These large tree-like vines sprouted up from the ground. They're wrecking buildings and they intertwine certain things. And basically the town of Flan is lost. And before they completely leave the town or abandon the town, there was a few key people in town that they were looking, that Claw wanted you to go rescue before making the escape from New Haven. One of those people was Theo from the Lorne Latte, and there was another one, a knight named Jasail Greycastle. She was at one point the leader of the Red Plumes, and she was very prominent in sort of helping a lot of people escape. Unfortunately, she was captured, and so your last mission before leaving the town of New Haven, to its demise, to its new ruler, the ancient green dragon Voraxel, is to go into the town and rescue these people. So you were teleported into town, into the basement of this building. You came out into the city streets. You heard a small child calling you, asking for help. I think Mercy cast True Sight. I'm not 100% sure, but somehow you managed to outsmart the will-o-wisps and not get sucked into the vines as a trap. From there, you came out. You went down into the city sewers. You've been chased through the sewers by, I don't even remember what was down there. We had some corroders, I believe, but you've wound your way through the city sewers and come out in the bottom side of the Lorne Latte, which is where we're at now. This was this little entrance here, this little exit at this end of the map here, leads to the sewers, back out to the sewers. And then this was a hidden room that one of the previous adventures you guys had come through. This wall had been blown down by the horn of blasting and stuff like that, and you chased, I can't remember what that guy's name was. But anyways, you chased a dude out of town through here. So you've decided to make your way back in. You've heard rumors from some of the people that are left in town that Theo from the Lorne Latte was actually here. Which one are you shooting? This one here? Sharon Stone?
It doesn't matter. Pick one.
Okay.
That's a hit. I do get to shoot again. Five damage.
Oh, and then what happened there? No, luckily that was just your damage.
Yeah, that was his damage.
5 damage.
Okay. All right, so you shoot an arrow into this thing. Bits of rock and chunks of magical energy fly off this thing, and then it splits into another one.
Oh, joy. Well, there's that, guys.
Well, huh?
Oh, we need some lava or something.
This is gonna suck.
Oh wait, forgot my boy.
Does anyone have a Flora's lava spell?
No.
Floor's lava potion.
Brick, you get to shoot again, don't you, Brick? Or
I do, but after I saw them split, I don't know if I want to. Yeah, no, I will. I'll shoot at
Yeah, you will. You know you will.
I'll
Do it.
shoot at the one that split. See if I can actually kill it. And it's just a miss. It's a duff.
All right. So you send your
piece of stone.
You hear it stick into a piece of library book or something like that. Who's left to go?
Damn it.
Mercy, Baron's gone, and Granrick's gone. Clunch, you got any brilliant ideas?
Clunch have ideas? No, I don't think.
Well, I mean, not brilliant.
Hey, Clunch has ideas, yeah.
Okay, so Clunge was going to try his vine power. What is it called? Wild growth.
All right.
Wild growth, nice.
Wild growth, yeah, and it overgrows a target with vines, so it's worth a shot, isn't it? See if we can tangle some of these little rocks up. Oh yes, baby.
Overgrow the target with vines. Immobilize it. All attempts by or close to the target are hard. Wow. Okay. So you've
it's for these the ones right at the mouth here.
Okay. All right. Summon a gigantic bush.
Pretty much it, yeah.
That's enough of my fantasies.
Not vines. That's what I've called them.
Now you need some clippers.
There we go. Oh, wait a second. And I'll move this. Let's go 0, 0, 0. Let's lock Sharon Stone in place, and then I'll move the vines, not vines, over top of Sharon Stone. Kaboosh. Okay. These vines wrap around these little rock-like creatures, entangling them in a gardenistic something or other. Whatchamacallit, I think is appropriate there. But
That's
your
very appropriate, yeah.
your spell seems to work. It seems to have wrapped onto these things. They're biting and chewing and trying to escape. But yeah, that seems to have been a success. Leaving Mercy and Thaz. Who wants to go next?
Fuck, I really don't. Everything he does is so stupid. You know, I think at this point it's just going to be a complete defensive move here. He's going to throw up the Crystal Sanctuary if at all possible. Actually, no, he can't. I'm in Battle Fury right now. Fuck, or not Battle Fury. Sorry, Spellburn.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. No, he's in Spellburn. I can't. He's in Spellburn for a couple rounds. I got that noted on here. Fuck.
Yeah, what a waste! What a waste of a good 20.
What a waste of a perfectly good 20.
Mm-hmm. Well, you still get the mastery, right?
Yeah, just rolling shit for the sake
You
of
did
rolling
roll a
shit.
20.
Oh man, what
Is
can
that
we do?
Is that a mercy swarm I see underneath one of those rocks?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
we.
leftover.
Well, you know what? He's going to grab his torch and just throw it in there. Hopefully, light the place on fire. Fuck it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, maybe not quite so far. Bam.
Torch the books.
Torch the books.
Okay.
If anybody asks, that was Clunge. You threw the torch in there.
Now it's hot rocks.
Now it's hot rocks. Well, when they pound us, at least it'll be therapeutic.
Are you aiming for the Pathfinder section, are you?
Wow.
Yeah.
Mercy,
Especially.
you're the last one to go. What have you got?
I will cast a Titan's Battle Cry.
Okay. Giving everybody either +3 or them -3 to their next roll.
Yeah, the -3, because we don't have anything.
That's a good call.
Nice.
Alright, yeah, so they'll have a -3.
Okay.
All 20 of them.
I'm going to move these guys up. Oh, wait a second. I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is move these guys because they could probably get right over top of Thaz and do some chewing there.
Oh, they want to move up.
And then these guys are probably going to do the same thing right to about there. And then these guys are going to move up to about here. So we have, I don't even know how many's in there, Thaz. 5 or 6?
I don't even care.
5 or 6 flimes, and one of them you can hear him chewing on these vines as he makes, this sickly crunching noise. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we were at 2 on the deal. We're going to take this dice and we're going to change the rotation value down to 1. And here we go. 6 little rocks chewing on Thaz. And I think I'm going to hit you. There's 6 of them, so they get +6 to their roll. So that's 12. What's your armor class?
18, 19, I don't know.
Okay, so you're going to take 4 hits. No, 3 hits.
Yeah, it's 18 defense.
18 defense.
-3.
Oh, so I'll put +3 on this. So 18. Man, only one of them hits because of that. Just the 18, because 12 plus 6 would be 18 minus 3 is 15. Yeah, so I hit you one time. Crystal Sanctuary. What I'm seeing in my mind's eye is these flimes just come through the crack They just funnel around you. They're jumping up and down. Their little rock-like teeth are trying to bite into your armor.
He's kung fu kicking them away, bud. He's slapping
Right?
them away.
Every time one of them comes up, you see as it like tries to chomp into you, your some hand of fate.
Oh, like a fat. Yep, like a fat Steven Seagal slaps it away.
Right? Skaboosh, off it goes. So through all of that, through the thick and thin of all of these things sort of swarming around you and chomping at you, miraculously you end up taking 3 whopping points of damage.
Perfect.
I rolled the dice, I did my business, and that's what I got. So somebody pick it up, take it away. Who wants to go first? Nobody?
All right.
Jesus.
I'm going to sidestep then. So. All right. I will sidestep this bitch.
Just making an absolute hot mess underneath.
Love it. Just trash everywhere.
I am going to take this immunity pill that I have, which boosts my con by 5.
Oh.
So I now have a defense of 21 until my next meal.
Wow.
I believe that my turn, would it not be?
Okay. Sure is. Now, do you have a card or something like that I need to take off of your person?
Yeah, it's on my mat.
Immunity pill? Gotcha. What is that? That is like some sci-fi loot. I'll put that in the discarded sci-fi panel. Fazit, I'm going to go with you next. You're swarmed by these things.
Oh, yep. Kicking, punching. I think Fazit is just literally just going to make a beeline run. Just try to make a beeline run right for the door.
Okay.
We don't have many choices here at this point. I mean, you can't really fight them off. If you try and damage them, they split. I mean, it's not like fire's going to do anything that fucking stop them. They're fucking rocks. I mean,
maybe if you taught them to read, they wouldn't be so angry.
You know what? Maybe, yeah. These are inner city rocks who need to be taught how to read.
All right, so you're just going to make a run for it. You want to do a little bit of a dash? Make me a dexterity check.
Yeah, I think that's going to have to be it. A dex, so that's my good one. Where's the 20 when I need it? Nope.
Oh, this is
Fuck
fantastic. Yeah. So you do make it out
Yikes.
from underneath these flimes, and you make your normal running distance, but you're trying to give it your all. Like you're trying to get after it, get away from these things. You're kicking at them and smashing them off to the side, and you burst free from this pile of flames. You got your opening, and you start running through the library. The library is quickly becoming engulfed. These dry books. This area is just like the perfect place for a fire to break out. And yeah, some of these books just light up in front of you, and bad things happen as you maybe trip and fall and land in fire, possibly. What happens? I'm going to let you describe.
Stop, drop, and roll. So he's running, running, and then he notices that one of the books on fire is like an original edition, like a first edition, like a Tolkien, kind of like an old tome kind of thing. So as he stops and his attention is diverted to it, because he's supposed to be a lover of books, but I mean, fuck, we're a feast or flight here. So he's going to try and grab it, but in grabbing it, trips, one of the shelves land on him, and he's slowly engulfed.
Excellent. I'm going to put this shelf on you.
Do it. Fuck yeah.
It works perfectly. So you grab this book that is slightly ablaze, and you're going to take a whopping 1 point of fire damage as you grab onto some burning embers on your hand. Also, this is going to make all of your spell casting difficult because your hand is now like a bit on fire and singed and shit like that. So yeah, until you get that mended, you're going to be casting magic at a hard challenge.
Sure.
Mercy, let's go to you. Grandrick's gone, so we'll do Mercy, Clunge, and Baron. Actually, never mind. Does anybody have a thing they want to do when they see this happening? No? All right. Take it away, Mercy.
All right. So I see a sea of rock creatures that I'm gonna have to maneuver through. So I'm gonna cast a vulnerability.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you are.
Alright, cool. Oh, for 2 rounds.
Okay. So yeah, you stand back, work your
But
magic.
I can double move.
Yep, cast your spell. So take your move for now. You've cast a spell and you've moved up to about there somewhere. Yeah, not really caring. These flies are trying to
but
bite
here at
into
the
you.
entrance.
Nothing's happening. Just chomping into solid steel.
Alright, I'd say let's make a run for it. I think Thazit's headed for the door.
All right, Clunge. You hear the magic words. Make a run for it. What are you doing? Did you go? You didn't go.
Well, Plunge is going to start running, and as he's running, he's going to take a swipe at Rocky Balboa,
Okay.
running past him.
I got to find Rocky Balboa in the swarm here. There's Pebbles, the Rock.
Hey guys, all
Oh,
we gotta
yeah.
do is split enough these things that will just crash the map, and then we win.
That's 8 points of damage on Rocky Balboa.
Flip Rocky over.
It's overload.
Minus. Oh, wait a second. So Rocky Balboa has 2 points left, and Rocky splits.
Oh, these are paper minis. He can summon tons of these.
Sweet. All right, so you punch Rocky in the head. He starts to vibrate a little bit and splits into 2 smaller ones.
We have to see what happens to these guys if we actually kill one.
Yeah, I think you've got to do 10 points of damage on to kill one, and
Yeah, because
Yeah, I think you have to.
one will die.
Yeah, I think you have to get the full 10
yeah, and
right out
actually
the gate.
anyway, so I can't kill one.
All right, Granrick, what are you doing? Or Cordoga?
What's your play, Granick?
I went already.
Okay,
Oh, you did.
Cordoga,
Yeah,
it
you did
is.
the pill thing.
I will cast Song of the Mountain.
Okay.
Oh shoot! What the hell?
He breaks into
Alright,
a
let's go out
song of his
rocking.
people, and he's gonna fucking use a hero coin. Yeah, that's like a bunch. All enemies within far range are enamored with me for D4 rounds. Willing
Wow.
to hear me out, cancel attacks. We're friend of my group. Unless they're over 3 hearts.
Okay. So essentially,
Rounds did you roll?
I haven't rolled yet. It'll be for 3 rounds. I'll even add my little 1 die. So 4 rounds.
If I give you one of my hero biscuits, can we add 12 D12 to those rounds?
D12. Are you on crack?
Hey, that's what the hero biscuit's for, right?
Fuck, the game would be over.
We can add D12 to any roll, is it not?
Okay.
I don't know
Then that
about
would
that.
add 6. So that's 10 rounds.
I was just pondering. I
Oh, okay.
have questions.
It's at least it's 4 right now.
Now, so what spell is that again? Or sorry, what are
Song
the
of the
effects?
Mountain.
Just far away becomes enamored.
Yeah. All enemies within far.
Okay, so I'm going to say that that's pretty much the majority of. I'll even give you this row, except for the vines guy, and they're bringing some fire, but you can ignore the fire. All right, so they're just kind of all jumping up and down around your feet, not biting you or doing any of that, but there's a gigantic pile of flimes just kind of hanging out, jumping up and down, looking up at you like they're looking for some kind of commandment, but they're not going to take orders from you because
Oh my god.
They're like a pack of puppies right at your
right,
feet.
just
I'm in there somewhere.
wagging
Yeah.
their little rock tails. That's it. Everybody's done their business. Yes? Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3 flimes that I'm going to attack. Let's roll this. I don't really like that roll. It didn't really get rolling. There we go. What do we got? Ends up on a 4. This dice is acting so freaking weird. Lock that in place. I'm going to attack Thazit 3 times.
Oh,
Now,
Yep.
here's the thing. What have you got on you for spells? Because you're kind of prone laying underneath this box as these
Right.
rocks are coming over.
I don't know. I got a pile of spells.
Yeah, but you've got you don't have invulnerability. You don't have any armor adjusting spells.
Nope.
So,
He is my chosen.
well, this is true, but I don't really know what that means. That's just weird and creepy.
He cannot die.
213. I don't think any of those things are going to hit you. But what does happen as these flimes come over and start chewing and biting things? They basically annihilate this little box that's on top of you. Where'd you go to, Thaz?
He's underneath some shed, I guess.
It's under the things that you threw on top of
Oh,
Cordova.
yes, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, I can see the blue
Got
glow.
Grabbed everything.
Yeah, he's in there
Right.
somewhere.
I dug myself out, but I couldn't get to everyone.
Storm token.
There you go. So
Oh.
you're actually up
Shoot on
over
fire.
here.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
so-
over there somewhere.
These 3 flimes start attacking you. They're chomping on you. They're trying to anyway, but essentially they just sort of tear apart the wood case that's on top of you as they're trying to get at you. The fire starts to spread throughout the other locations, creating a ton of smoke, huge amounts of smoke. When suddenly the door busts open. I think I could do F8 twice on this one and just go like and then move it a little bit. And I don't want that guy. Here we go. You see a familiar face appear at the top of the stairs. Skaboosh. This old man, he said, "Oh my goodness, I've lived far too long to see all of my works destroyed. What have you guys done? Who's lighting the place on fire?" He starts to wave his hands, and it starts to rain from the roof. A little cloud appears. I don't want acid rain. Do I not have fucking raindrops? Get out of town. Light rain from above. Here we go. Drop this right in the middle. "Which one of you buffoons has tried to light the library on fire? Oh my. Not good." Slowly the fires start to go out. And he's like, "I surrender. Please do not harm the library anymore. I will come peacefully. Hello." He calls into the darkness as he makes his way down the stairs.
Call off your rocks.
"Who is that? Hello?"
It is I, the merciful daughter of Ira.
"Oh my goodness. My goodness. As the fire goes out, the rain that's coming from above, the little sprinkler system that he initiates, kicks off. And let's get rid of the torch because that would go out too. And the old man calls out into the darkness. He's like, "I was afraid you guys might have been..." Oh, wait a second. Theo's a old surfer dude. He's like, "Oh, dude, No, wait a second. I'll stick with my old man voice. He's like,
Feel
oh, dudes,
Almost.
I totally thought you guys were those Green Bandit dudes, man. Adjusting the size of my screen. He starts again. You hear magical incantations, and as they get cast, these flimes just sort of turn into little pebbles and stuff like that on the ground. Theo's up at the front, and he's casting spells, and he's saying some incantations, and these flimes just basically turn to pebbles and dust. So we'll get rid of those. I don't know who's on fire down there, but
Who isn't?
Just a bad case of the hemorrhoids.
That's right. They are flaring.
all right. So I'll just leave the torches in the back room on. But yeah, he calls from the front. He's like, "Whoa, my dudes! I was totally expecting that the green plumes would be down here. I've been locked in this place for so long. I've been down here reading, and I heard some noise. Did you guys possibly hear totally like a dragon roaring earlier?
No, why would you say that?
I just thought I was hearing things. Maybe in my loneliness,
You're hearing things.
That's it.
It's the dragon at the main castle. The big who started all this mess. Is that guy?
Dragons down here. Definitely not.
He's
I
like,
heard,
no dragons
Definitely wasn't roaring.
you heard Clinch's stomach. He's hungry. That's what that was.
so Theo slowly makes his way through some of the the burnt area and stuff like that, and he comes and he sees you. He's like, "Is that you, old boy? Hello."
Oh yeah, I mean, we came in here. This place was on fire. It was ablaze. Here, look, I saved this old tome here.
"Oh, it seems that you appeared just in time." And he takes the tome. He's like, "This is quite a precious book. It's called a Play Dungeon. They don't make these anymore." And as he opens the book up, he unfolds the middle part, and he shows you it opens up into a centerfold of an old dungeon that's been fully explored.
Ah, yes.
This one's Summer's Fest, circa 1663 Z4 was a good year. Was a really good year back in the day. He
All
folds
the
up.
traps have been sprung on this one.
Oh yes, oh yes. Not a trap was left in the area intact. Oh man,
Mercy comes up and says, "Hey, there's possibly a dragon behind us. We should probably
What?
close this up somehow."
I thought I heard a dragon's roar, but listen, I'm afraid there is no way out. The doors are covered by thorny vines and thick thickets, bushes, and other, dangerous things. There's will-o-wisps and crazy sort of monsters outside. I tried to escape out through some of the windows, but the thorns have grown in and sealed this shut. I'm afraid the dragon has got me captive in here, and possibly... how did you guys get in here? Dudes, what is going on? Are you trapped as well, my friends? Oh, my poor boy Thazit. He walks up and pats you on the head. I fear that you're not trapped in here, too. Such a shame. Such talent.
Well, I mean, we came in through the sewers there and
So you're
got
saying
in from there.
there's a way out?
Circumvented the. Well, I mean, there was a way in, so presumably a way out.
Well, let's
Wait,
make...
we're trapped? Oh my god!
Oh, we are? Oh, he starts to weep. As much as I love the library, I did not expect to spend my last days here. Oh, trapped in the library. Oh, Baron, is that you? I don't know if he knows you or not.
Oh, no. That wasn't in character, sorry.
No. Where's that Clunge fellow that you've been hanging out with? I do enjoy his antics. Probably trying
Over
to...
here.
Oh, he's in the dirty
In the
section.
National Geographic section,
Yeah.
looking at the indigenous section.
Right, he's looking at the big African long
Yeah.
long boobs. But-
We got the centerfold all laid out and everything.
so, I see our last days are to be lived out together, Thazit. I always thought that we would be able to spend some quality time together, but I didn't expect it to be quite like this. You're trapped in the city of New Haven, under the evil direction of a ancient dragon. It's just not the way that I envisioned spending my last days. Although I did expect to spend them with a younger man like yourself.
No, we're not trapped. We'll get out. We always get out of these things.
Have you got a plan, an idea?
No. God, no.
All right, I'll just be over here.
But maybe there's something in these books here. Yes. Maybe there's something that we can, maybe a spell of some sort. Maybe there's a concoction of some sort. Something that we can make up within the tomes of these books to help us fight off these vines or dispel these vines.
Oh, dude.
Learn a dispel, spell.
I've been down here for totally like a month, dude, and or maybe less. I don't know. The days, I feel like the days aren't even passing anymore. It's been some time since I've even seen daylight through the thick, thorny branches that protrude in through every window. If it wasn't for the caffeine in these books, I surely would be hanging from the rafters myself.
Well, I mean, guys, we can always go back to the
Dig
sewer
out or
and
something?
just find another.
Out of curiosity, my good friend Thaz, how is it that you have come upon this library? What is it you're doing here? Are you trapped in the town of New Haven yourself? Were you here when the dragon took over?
No, we're coming in to get you out.
Ooh, what do you mean, to get me out? How did you know I was here?
Oh, Claw sent us in here to get you and Giselle Greycastle out of here.
What? So you're on a mission?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude.
We're always on a mission. Theo, you know this.
To rescue old
When am I
me.
not on a mission?
What value do I hold, I wonder?
You're the lore master of this town. You got to keep the the information of this town going. Keep the spirit alive. I don't know what Claw wants with you. Listen, we got to go.
My dude, I'm afraid that with the town gone, my knowledge is simply useless. Simply
your knowledge is
useless.
fine to rebuild.
I feel like I need a hug, Thazit. Would you embrace an old man? Uncomfortably so.
Yeah.
Do you two want to be left alone for a little while?
Sure. Clunch, help out. When the hell? What goddamn coffee have you been drinking to get you? Put that thing away. I don't know why. What coffee are you drinking to give you a fucking hard on right now?
No, that's not a hard. That's just.
This is not the time for this.
It's a book
We gotta
on.
get out of here.
It's just
We gotta
simply
go.
sorry. It's just a book on woodworking.
It's just a scroll.
Yeah, woodworking. Yeah,
All right.
It's a scroll of stone
woodworking.
shape.
All right.
I appreciate that I am valuable enough for you to come in and rescue. Is that a fucking turtle back there? Who? What? Where? Did you find him in the sewers? I've read such things. He scuffles over and he grabs a book off one of these shelves and he comes back and he's like, "Look, it's just right here. The mutant sewer turtles." He points at you, Granrick. He's like, "Are you one of these?" And he scuttles over with his cane. Tick, 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 tick. Yeah.
The ancient writings of Eastman and Laird.
Why, yes, I am.
What is your mutated superpower, my super dude?
I can shoot stuff, and I have been trained by the mighty rat. The ways of the rat.
I can eat 4 pizzas in one sit.
What is this
I mean,
pizza?
click, clock, click, clock. You can't understand me. I'm a fucking turtle.
It's like cheese toast, but it's round.
Got some fires over there. All right, well,
Cheese toast used to make it up at the cafe there, bud.
he pulls out like a little ruler kind of a thing, like some kind of tape measure, and he starts sort of going over top of you, and he's measuring your shell and measuring little bits and pieces and stuff like that. And then he's like, well, I suppose we should make haste into the sewers. I fear that I would not make it alone. With this dragon that you speak of, merciful daughter of Ira, how did this is not Vogan Sherax, is it? Surely we will meet
No.
on. Well, then who could it be? There's no dragons in these parts for some miles.
I didn't ask his name.
Yeah, listen, we didn't stick around to find out his name.
No, so he was just randomly in the sewers?
Yes, it was the damnedest thing. His corroders were.
Someone's probably when he was debating.
Maybe he's part of the sanitation crew. We
Mercy
don't
starts to speak up and then holds her tongue for a second.
Yeah, I think some idiot summoned him at one point and then never.
Listen, he's part of the New Haven sanitary crew. It's not important. His name is Carl. Let's go.
Yeah,
we need to get out of here.
You must explain this to me at some point when we are free. That's how this happened.
Sure, we need to go.
Yeah, very well. Let's partake back into the sewers, I guess. Fireworks, oops.
Is there any picture books in this library? Pop-up books?
What is that noise, my friends? Is that the dragon?
Stomach.
Oh, it's just my stomach. It's been a while since I've had anything to eat.
Oh, all right. Well, who's leading the way? Oh, did you hear that?
Yep. Let's go. Go.
All right. Okay, so as a collective group, you have rescued. What's his face? I'm going to drop you guys over here onto this thing. I don't think anybody is left on this deal.
Then we make like a horse cock and hit the road.
Now, Granrick, you were asking me a thing about something in here?
Oh no,
Yeah,
I was just
picture books.
goofing around.
Okay.
Pop-up books.
All right. I mean, if you wanted to, you could make a roll and see if you could find something in and amongst these things, but it's a possibility.
I'm a turtle. I can't read.
Could be a mimic.
Old Theo's like, dudes, totally hold on a second. I've got some serious, like, Colombian roast that I need to go get. And he scooches back up to his little latte wagon, and then he comes running back down with a small bag of, a canvas bag of beans. He's like, there's no way we could leave without this stuff, my dudes. Excuse me, I burped it. Chris Rock is Dunsky. Let's get rid of these torches. Actually, let's just clear the map. Okay, so you guys make your way back into the sewer system. Clear. See all. I gotta find. I think it's called the deep sewers. Deep sewers parent. Clickety click. Clickety clack. Build. Finish building.
Glad we haven't got smell-o-vision.
I'm going to put you
That's
guys
just you.
down
Just far.
here. Down here. Stand up over here. It's quite dark, as it is somewhat illuminated. And I will throw down, because I'm sure somebody's going to light a torch. Throw down one of these for some illumination that you guys can pick up as you make your way through the creepy sewers of New Haven. Come on, you stupid torch. Ba-dunk. All right, there's a torch for you. Thaz, you guys are walking through this ancient ruins. Old Theo's got a bag of his finest roast held tightly under his arm. He's kind of holding it like a football, like a little baby wrapped up. He's like, "Oh, these beans, they've got me through some hard times." And he's kind of pulling a little Tom Hanks with the volleyball. He's got little faces drawn on a couple of beans, and he's talking to the bag of beans as he walks through here. And he's like, listen, you guys were sent here solely to rescue me. Is that what is happening? Surely, the lives of 5 noble warriors of New Haven are worth my simple old life. That's totally nonsensical, my dudes. All right. Quiet. I assume we're looking for quiet because we're in the sewer. Nobody wants to say anything. All right, fuck. I'll take the lead then, I guess, and just fucking walk this way. Come on, Beans.
I
Come on, Beanie.
thought we already said we were looking for Giselle with him, though.
Yeah, we did. We already made it quite clear. We got 2 people we're looking for. He was one, and Giselle Greycastle was the other.
Oh, sorry.
We know yours, old man.
I might have been, yeah. Well, Giselle Greycastle. Last I heard, she was being
You
held
forgot.
underneath the jail. Do you know the way?
Well, yes.
To the
No.
jail then.
Follow me. And he picks up the lead. He starts making his way through the sewers, gets out into the opening here. And as you come around the corner, let's see. I'm thinking
Do it.
that
Do it.
this fella pops up out of the rafters and grabs onto his old leg.
Oh, man.
And then, so he's going to pop up and he's going to take a swing at old Theo, grabs onto his leg, and he tries, maybe sort of raking some shit off of his leg. Theo lets out a scream. Ah, me leg. Oh, it's merely a flesh wound. He falls to the ground and he starts smashing this thing with his cane. In the ruckus, though, however, you start to hear creaks and groans from throughout this little area, this part of the sewer, as actually, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to take these things and I'm going to put them in here, in this wash. And then I'm going to do some of this. Control C. Oh, man, looks like you guys are in some serious trouble. Small army comes out from this pool in this area here. And except for this one that had washed over here, and Thas is like, oh, looks like all of the past denizens of the city's mishaps and misfortunes have washed up here at this pool. Skeletal dead. This is not good. And he starts turning to run back. He's like, this is why I didn't want to come by myself, dudes. Very dangerous. And he's going to try and break away from.
Skeleton doesn't have him anymore.
Yeah, he sort of rips his leg away from it. He's got, you can see a trickle of blood down his old leg. He's like, it's got me. Oh. And he's going to split. So, he's going to try to anyway. Now you guys have to deal with some skeletons. So get after it. Who wants to go first?
I'll immediately draw and I'll shoot at the skeleton that attacked the old man.
All right.
Yeah, that guy's a dick.
Take that.
Oh, don't forget your mastery point. Not that it matters, because this is almost the end.
All right. So that was for
1 damage.
6 damage.
All right.
Still ticking, I suppose.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I will attack it again. Oh, geez. Sorry. I got to roll my ultimate. Ignore that.
Oh, yeah.
That was ultimate damage it needs. So that's 7 more points on it.
All right. So you utterly destroy this thing. It falls down into a pile of exploded death and destruction. What?
Okay, so that was easy enough. Then I will draw and attack the next guy. I guess here.
Yeah, get him. Get him. Don't take any crap.
No. No. 13.
All right. Anybody else want to go?
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna turn the clutch, place a hand on him. Do something.
Oh, touch and cleanse in a funny way.
Alright, yeah, cast a
Not
bone
now,
built
mate,
in
not now.
for 6 rounds and say, go get him.
I want to touch Clunge too. Gonna do Blood and Thunder.
Oh, no.
Oh,
What
wow.
the hell?
He
Wow.
gets a crit hit on his next roll.
Okay. Clunge?
What is this? Clunge smash?
Yeah.
Yeah. Clunge smash. And we throw clunge at him.
All right, so Clunge goes flying into these this swarm of skeletal undead, the washed up bodies and remains of the denizens of New Haven. These corpses have flown through the sewer systems and collected in this little pile, and somehow have become magically animated. As Clunge runs towards them, though, you hear from from off in the distance, you're like, that is right. Summon me, and I will summon these minions to deal with you. And as Clunge, as you run up here, you can see in the distance, you can just make out like the shape of that dragon kind of hiding in the back. He hasn't come forth, but he's like, he's in the back looking at these things, and he's basically just told you that he summoned up these skeletal minions to attack you and kill you. So make your move.
That'd be funny. Clunge is like the only one with a voice of reason going, guys, I think we should go the path of least resistance and go left.
Guys, where did he go?
Yeah. Are there any exit signs?
The illuminated exit.
Yeah.
So Clunge Baby will attack the nearest one.
Yeah, you will.
Did you say I'm going crit first on my first one? Did you say?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that will be 8 plus a d12. Oh, that'd be 19 points of damage on him then.
Wow, that thing just absolutely exploded. It's weird when I hit die, like the 3 is the death move. See how he kind of falls over, and he just springs right back up like nothing happened. Stupid thing. Get out of here. Delete him. All right, so you smashed the freaking crap out of that one, Clunge.
He said you didn't say die for how long.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's a temporary thing.
Who wants to go next?
Ah, fuck it. That's
My dog had
what
to
he'll
let
try.
us
He'll try summoning the not summoning. He'll try. Yeah, I've already done summon once. This is gonna be fun. He's gonna do the hammer spell. Fuck it.
Okay. Now
Just
Hammer
need to summon the dragon's mortal enemy.
doesn't Hammerfall only hit like one person?
A giant cube of stone above a location. Yeah, that's fine.
Wow, you're gonna crush a dude with. All right, so you start casting the magics of your spell. Oh Jesus!
Oh, tits, son.
Wow.
Counts this time. Fuck it. Suck it.
There's a
let's
lot
see.
of
So many crits.
20s being rolled right now. This is a little insane.
And in one round. Fuck yeah.
All right.
And I think I need to reverse some of my previous actions. So I think he's going to drop this target right over top of his dragon buddy that he's.
The dragon in the background.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
That's his target location.
All right, Cordoga.
I buffed Clunge.
Okay. Everybody's gone.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because Mercy did the invulnerable thing, and
Oh yeah.
then Grandrick did the shooting below shit up thing.
All right, Clunge. You get swarmed by a pile of skeletons. I'm not quite sure how many skeletons are in there hacking and slashing. Now, do you have invulnerability on you?
I do, yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
So I just saved
so-
you a bunch of rolling.
Thank you, Vay, because that's literally what happened. These things are hacking and slashing and stabbing and piercing and clawing and chewing and biting, and yeah, it's just
X-ray.
a barrage of attacks.
Clunge is a maniacal laugh.
And
You're a mutant.
yeah, the old Theo, he stops. He's like, dude, that's totally impressive. Can you cast that on me? Because look, I got. And he points to his little wound on his leg. He's like, I got one of these. You'll have to teach me that spell, young lady. That was super
I
I was
impressive.
going to, and then you ran.
I got a
like
note,
a
Chief.
chicken.
Well, I'm not the adventurer I used to be. Right back in the old days when I was more of a virile young man, now I'm just an old, saggy, bald, fat, book-reading, lonely, desperate man. I feel like
Is this in character, or are you playing yourself now?
Well, if you can still cast some spells, we can protect you.
Oh, very well, very well. Listen, most of my spells have to do with proper vision and seeing, reading words and understanding things. So, putting out fires, that was always one I had to keep handy. Fortunately, first time in an age that I've had, an eon almost, that I've had to use that spell. But it is a good thing that I retained it. You never know when the library's going to go up.
Yes,
And
I agree.
now here I am abandoning it. But listen to me, carrying on to
But what
a
if
young.
what if you had to protect your books against a dragon?
Well,
Don't you have something there for that?
Yeah, insurance.
No, the thought of a dragon taking over the city in such a fashion was just unthinkable. It was unforeseeable. Yes. Well, yeah, he kind of looks out. He's like, I suppose the library is lost and all is for naught. But listen, I do happen to know that through the sewers over there's a gate. If we can get past that gate, it will take us out into the city streets, and then it is just a block or so to the jail where Giselle is being held. Perhaps we should make haste that way before this dragon and these piles of skeletons get sick of beating on your invulnerable friend Clunge there. What say? Should we make haste for the exit?
Yeah, let's go straight for it.
Right, you first. I'll follow you.
And someone should go ahead, just in case. I think there's traps.
Oh, what's the
I'll
matter?
go. I'm quite buffed with my pill there that I took.
So
All right, cool.
am I understanding this correctly? So the way out is through basically where that dragon is, through that gate.
This gate over here is where he's telling you that you need to go
Yeah.
to.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's
okay.
an obvious exit, so there's obviously a trap. So someone
Right,
go ahead.
right, right. It's like the airplane where it says, follow these lines to get out.
All right, so
Well,
Grandrick.
I mean, if we're back to turns, then I'd actually like my hammerfall to drop on it
Okay.
for 3 hearts, and then he will summon another one because he seemed to work the first time. Hopefully, because he's good at summoning stuff.
Well, you summoned. Oh, so this thing.
So the hammerfall drops because it was one round that it floated, right?
Yeah.
So now turn starts, it drops and it lands on him.
I was watching a thing yesterday where there was a train going down some train tracks, and there was a donkey standing on the tracks. And the train starts honking its horn, and the donkey just stands there, like completely oblivious to what was about to happen to it, as it gets pummeled by a gazillion-ton fucking train that hits it full on, like in the head, neck, and shoulders, and half of its abdomen. So, as the train hits it, the donkey literally explodes like a fucking, like Harrison says, an upset tub of jelly. And there's bits and pieces of this thing everywhere. Now, I imagine that that's sort of a very similar thing has just happened to this black dragon as you're fucking...
Well, it depends. It depends on the hearts, right? It's the hammerstone's 3 hearts worth.
Well,
So
and
if
this...
if it exceeds 3 hearts, then
Yeah.
Wait, you crit hit.
I did crit. Yeah, you're right. I did crit.
And this black dragon that you had summoned was injured from fighting all of the corroders. So yeah, it had less than 3 hearts. So once again, your fucking lucky spell has managed to basically turn this gigantic black dragon. Now he's not a full. He's an immature dragon. He's nothing.
Well, that was the intention. Yeah, because the one that we saw back at the swamps, it wasn't a full blown. It was just a little guy, right? So,
right. Okay, so you've managed to completely turn this dragon into an upset tub of jelly with one single cast from your spell.
Well, I mean, Thaz, it's good when he needs to be. It's just every other day of the week where he shits the bed.
Right.
Okay. Well, then you know what? Just for he's gonna throw up a crystal sanctuary. Then that seems like the thing to do.
All right.
So he says, I brought you into this world, I can pick you out.
That's right. As the dragon just explodes underneath this gigantic rock that falls, from an incredible, from the top of the dungeon, all of these skeletons just sort of crumble into piles of bones beneath Clunge's feet. They just become inanimate. The spell or magic that was used to resurrect them has been bypassed with a single blow to the fucking black dragon in the back there.
And Clunge will turn to him and say, I've got them all, lads. I've got them all.
Yes, I let them beat me so hard they all died. Clunge says. Okay.
They sprayed their ankles.
All right, so killed the dragon. Finished that part. Things are going so well for you guys. I am curious to see how this is going to turn out. I'll move all of your stuff over here. And I think everybody is off the map. I'll just hit the clear button. Clear. Clear. Let's go take a look at the town of New Haven one last time. See all. Now, I haven't done anything to the town, so I'm not sure what's going to happen when this appears, but...
Are you going to get all misty-eyed now on this?
Well, I mean, this will sort of be the last time that you guys see the town of New Haven. So let's build it and see what happens. Whoa, holy frickin' frack.
This map's been used once or twice, dude. You got your money's worth out of it.
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
Clear, build. Bunch of paste bin errors going on there. Finish building. Yeah, the empty town of New Haven. So you guys come up, surprisingly, in the basement of Walmsley's mansion. You kind of take the long route out through some shit, through the sewers, work your way back through the basement part of Walmsley's little area there.
Can Clunge sort of drop his trousers and leave a nice little message for Mr. Walmsley if he ever comes back?
Yeah, absolutely.
I knew he was into some
Curly one.
business.
Yeah, so you pop up in the basement of Walmsley's house. It's midday, and unfortunately, I gotta do some of this and some of this.
A little bit of that.
I wonder how big I can make this thing. Something like that, I think.
Sure, why not?
Control C. It's cool. We're just gonna let it fucking float around the map. Knock shit all over the place. Okay, this is not working because things are just getting tossed all over the place. But yeah, you get the gist of what's going on here. What is this? Way back here. Oh, I've knocked over some chickens and some stuff.
Oh, the chickens.
And I'm getting out of control. There's another tree back here. Okay, so that was an absolute utter waste of time. But yeah, enjoy the remnants of the town of New Haven one last time. So you guys pop out of Walmsley's mansion. The place is surrounded by thickets. The streets seem to be empty. As you look out the windows and stuff like that from inside Walmsley's house, this vacant old building that Walmsley was taken up, and he's got some nice stuff in here. You know, Walmsley had some cash money, but yeah, you know, his fate is obvious. Well, it's unknown. You know that he got himself into some kind of trouble via lying, and he wasn't the monarch, I guess is the word. He didn't have that the heritage. Yeah.
Dirty new money.
That's right. And so yeah, he got himself caught, and
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I think we need to take a second here, guys. Show some respect to Walmsley and steal his shit.
Ooh. All right. You want to do a little.
This is a perfect opportunity for us to make a little bit of coin.
Oh shit! Can I switch out characters back to Brodnir? He's got a thing to go.
I think in fact, if that's going to be the case, I think Thaz is going to specifically look for like some old paperwork, some deeds, some shit just for Brunir, so we can meet up with Brunir, hand off.
We can donate all this to you.
We could donate it all to your. Yes, we can.
And I'm looking up it. I got bush everywhere. Okay, everybody make me. Yeah, some of the bushes like flew way up high and shit like that. Like here's your dice over on this map.
Ooh, some high bush.
Wow, fucking somebody needs to trim the fucking hedges a little bit. And then how did I get like fucking 50 hero coins down in my end of the table?
It's the 80s up in here.
I think you guys just might have lost a bunch of hero coins, to be honest with you. Such is life. Such is life. Everybody make me a wisdom perception check as you're sort of routing through Walmsley's house and see if we can't find a thing.
That's funny. I had 7 hero coins,
Wow, that's unfortunate.
but no one will believe me now.
Brick, roll me a d4.
Okay.
Funny.
Deuce.
Deuce is going to be shabby loot. Let's go deal to white. In and amongst something, you find a deal.
Lantern.
Wow.
Lantern. Lights
like-
all within near range.
Yeah. You're like, this is...
For libraries.
Unfortunately, you could have used it a while ago. Skaboosh. Can I unlock that? I don't think it's going to sit up straight, but yeah, you found yourself a nice little sweet-looking lantern. Maybe it's got some magical powers. You feel like, hey, man, this thing really illuminates a deal. And there you go. You have yourself a lantern. But other than that, the rest of you don't find sweet fuck all. So after rummaging through Walmsley's house...
No, I only fail on a 1 for my spotting or scouting.
Oh, Jesus. All right. So roll me a d4.
Yeah, that's right. Fucking chintz me out at the end. So.
Sorry, buddy.
Your
Ooh,
robot
4.
eye.
Big 4. Thazit, you
We
are...
already we decided to go with the Harry Potter with the big googly moogly kind of.
Oh, nice.
What is this? What is this? The Super Spark. Fuck yeah.
So if you find one of those
Jump
around,
start and instantly spool any engine, hyperdrive, star drive, or other motor. Fuck yeah.
Perfect.
I'm gonna shove this thing up a donkey's ass and see if it goes to light speed.
Okay, fantastic. So yeah, you find this weird thing. I don't know where you find it. Tell me where you found that, because that's fucking sort of sweet.
It was buried, like it was really buried at like underneath all his treasures and shit. Like when you dig to the bottom, it's like a false bottom, right? So he finds this thing, and it's maybe he was going to use it to, I don't know, like take over the town. Maybe he was going to use it for a new bit of industry or something. I don't know, but fuck him, he doesn't have it anymore. So
Wow,
that's all
fantastic.
that matters.
Okay, so you spend some time, maybe an hour or so, hanging out in Walmsley's mansion, looking around, rooting through his stuff, trying to find some papers and shit like that.
Drinking the fine wines, pissing everywhere.
Right.
Yep.
There's some of that left in there, so you're living the good life. I'm going to say that everybody, because you're hanging out in here and, there's this feeling of safety, you're enjoying some fine wines, you're looking through Walmsley's house, maybe there's a little payback, a little revenge, somebody's taking a dump on the ground, and it's starting to smell a bit like Clunge shit here, but, the wine is still good, aside from the fact Clunge took a fucking dump in the place while you guys were searching.
someone stuck his toothbrushes up their butt.
Right. So I'm going to make everybody's next roll be an easy roll. You guys are feeling pretty confident. You got some wine in you. And you're going to scooch out onto the street. And you're going to make your way down the street to the Red Plume's guard tower. Because inside the Red Plume's guard tower, Thazit says that he's heard that is where Giselle has been held. And he tells you a bit of a story about the dragon when he caught her, how the dragon was boasting. And he speaks of Vorgan Sherax having sort of like this, he casts a spell where it's like a I don't know, Nazi. Well, it was like Home Depot yesterday when I went there. They had a speaker on the outside that's like, if you're going to enter the store, please wear a mask that covers your nose and mouth at all times. And it felt very communist kind of a thing, right? They're like,
Got
So, yeah.
propaganda posters with people
Right.
wearing masks.
and so he's got this sort of audio propaganda machine that pops up every once in a while. And the big dragon likes to, tell stories about how awesome he is. And one of those stories was about how he caught how he caught Giselle Green and how he's keeping her captive inside the Red Plume's guard tower. So it's like it's my best guess, my friends, is that she's in the basement. There's a jail down there. Perhaps we should go there and check it out, my dudes. And so you pop out of Walmsley's place and you make your way through the Red Plume's guard tower, open the door, scoot your way inside, and say goodbye to the town of New Haven, possibly for the last time ever.
Bye-bye.
I think the takeaway from this is we pooped on Walmsley's stuff.
Mhm.
Fuck him.
Dragged her ass across his carpet like a dog.
Oh, totally scooched it.
And that they might be aliens.
There might be aliens. Oh, nice map.
Oh, this person should get more publicity, shouldn't they? Don't know who they are.
Bum.
Now you'll see how Gary's ruined it.
How?
Oh.
What? That hurts. That hurts my heart, Pete. That hurts my heart.
Yeah,
Wow.
you even brought it up an octave.
Yeah, see, this is why it's taken us a month to get back to gaming. He put the time and effort behind this map, not like the other hack jobs.
All right, so let's get rid of the skeleton.
Yeah, I'm gonna be back in a second. I need a quick bio.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah, you know what? Not a bad idea. I'm gonna disappear for a second.
Okay, let's take 5 then. We'll do that. back to the table we go. Right. Oh, let me move my microphone into my face so that I sound like a normal human here for a minute. Everybody's back. We're good to go.
I'm back.
You're the only one that matters, Pete.
No, it's Vey that matters most.
Well, I mean, this is true, but let's not let it get to her head.
She does draw better maps than I do.
Yeah, she draws awesome maps, and this is one of them that you will see. Except it's kind of blacked out right now because I'm doing a whole fog of war thing. Thaz? Charles? Hello? Hello, Jesus?
Not quite.
Oh, Charles is back. Mercy?
Yes, sir.
Hello, Mercy. Mercy looks so tiny. I need to make her a little bit bigger. Seems like oddly small. Clunge needs to be a little bit bigger because he's like a hill giant guy. All right, as soon as everybody's back, which they should be. How long does it take to take a whiz? Granrick?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. It's good to know that you're back. You just got to wait for...
All right, we're doing this, bitch.
There we go. Sounds like everybody. All right, so you guys walk in through the front door of the Red Plumes little jailhouse on the main street. Theo has expressed to you some a bit of information, and he tells you, he's like, my dudes, I remember the day, as the town does it as well, that the day that Jasail was captured. Wogan Sherax, he was coming over like a loudspeaker, telling everybody of his great capture. It was so gnarly, my dudes, so gnarly. But he was, as he was boasting and going on about, praising the capture of this valued prize, he, in his arrogance, I guess, forgot to mention or did not keep her location secret. Apparently, she's hidden within the walls of this prison. We're just simply going to have to make our way through here and see if we can't find them. And, yes, I'll wait here. Who's going first? And he kind of points to you, Clunge. He's like, what say you? Is it your turn, Clungy? Big...
Clunge will look at Mercy and say, do you know this area at all?
I want to give Mercy, because she drew the map, I'm going to say that all of her stuff is easy in this dungeon. Because somehow...
Yeah, Clunge will just stumble because he's invincible. I think he is anyway.
Through the annals of time, somehow... I think maybe I'll make your character a little bit smaller so that you could fit. Gadunk. And then you just hold your mouse button. You can put yourself right there. See? It's not hard. Pete, it's not hard.
I'm back.
All right, sweet. Mercy, because this is your map, all of your attempts are going to be easy in here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Thank you so much for building these awesome maps. Clunge sneaks down the hallway a little bit here, making a bunch of noise. What are you doing? Stealth-wise kind of a deal, or...?
He's trying to sneak, and probably not very successfully.
All right. It's kind of dark in this little hallway here, and maybe Granrick's got a thing that he can sort of use to help stuff people out.
Certainly do. If we want to illuminate and give ourselves away in the dark, we can, or we can simply walk through the dark.
Fuck it.
Right.
Crystal Sanctuary is going up. I don't like the fucking room. We don't need stealth. Stealth's for pussies.
All right.
Look at all the times we've tried stealth and failed miserably.
That is true.
Because someone always rolls a 1.
Yep. Or
Boom, that's a 9. Fails anyways.
Shouts out.
Oh, no Crystal Sanctuary? All right, let's set this off to the side for now. We can drop that there.
Take my lantern.
But Clunge doesn't know it's not worked, so he'll think it has worked. Come on, guys, down this way!
Theo takes a step off to the side. He's like, after you, my dudes. Totally after you. Cordoga, what are you doing?
Yep. Yeah, I'll just go in.
All right, so you scoot your way down to the corner. Ahead of you is a door that's obviously closed. You can't see beyond it. And yeah, there's a little bit of sort of illuminating green light, very similar to the lantern that you have, shining out from underneath the door.
Mhm.
What did you roll a 1 for? Oh, yeah, you're rolling your dice because you didn't do anything?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Merce, what's Mercy doing? She's going to walk down the hallway as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody's just sort of slowly making their way down towards this door. Where's my rotation value timer? I'm going to switch this over to rotation value 1 and say that everybody's first little movement or little turn is movement. That puts you sort of looking down this hallway towards this door with a bit of light underneath it. These first little hallways here are probably not going to be the easiest to get through, but Clunge, you're the first one in procession there in the order.
Yep. So Clunge will tippy-toe up to the door.
Yep. Tippy-toe style?
Yep. And he'll look through the keyhole.
Perception.
Okie dokie. Yeah, it looks fine to me.
It is
All's
illuminated.
clear.
And on the other side, as you're peeking through this little tiny hole, you can hear somebody in there. It sounds like you hear what would sound like people eating. You just hear knives and forks kind of clanging on plates and people, slopping their kind of a thing. You hear it through the peephole and underneath the door. Nobody seems to be saying anything. There's quietness or silence from the other room. And as you look through the peephole, you get the gist that what's on the other side is sort of like, I guess maybe like a main room kind of a thing. You know what I mean? You walk down this little tunnel, you come out, and beyond this room is going to be, I don't know what you would call it, like the main area. But you can hear some people inside there, but you can't hear. They're not saying anything. They're just, clinks and clanks, and you hear mugs hitting tables and stuff like that. Sounds like people are eating inside this room.
I will turn around and do my Navy SEAL team hand signals to the rest about, loads of people eating, and everybody else probably has no idea what I'm signaling, but...
Right. That's what I'm guessing, too.
Looks like Clunge is hungry.
All right, so Cordogus sort of standing here, trying to anyway. Mercy's behind him. Who's next? Thazit and Granrick, because I think Theo's going to go in the middle. He's gonna be right about here somewhere. And then who's taking up the rear? Granrick and Thaz?
Yeah, I'll take up the rear.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Dry.
Now, can you say that again one more time for clarity?
You heard it. I'll take the rear. Dry.
Cool. Okay, Clunge. Yeah, that's everybody's round. So I guess I'm gonna have to roll my. And dice always wants to go towards the whatchamacallit. 1 round. You let's see.
Thazit should be healed up.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Thazit, you're going to be back to full health because I'm sure everybody would be at full health. You're bent over looking in this room. You turn around, you give some signals, and you're talking to everybody when suddenly, because I rolled 1 and I'm going to make some shit happen, the door kicks open. Standing on the other side of this door, as the door swings open, I'll just delete this so that you guys can see what's going on. There is town. I think we want these guys, and I'm going to put this guy. I might have to adjust the size. 222. He opens the door. He's got a little lantern on him, and he's kind of standing there, and he's not looking at you, Clunge. As he opens the door, he looks back inside the room. He's like, "All right, boys, it's time to go on patrol once again. thanks for lunch. It was pretty good. Whoever cooked it, I appreciate it. And yeah, he's kind of talking to these guys. He's like, if I see anything in my travels, like some ale or something like that, I'll be sure to bring it back. And yeah, he's not really paying attention to what's going on. He's just sort of talking to the guys in the room. Clunge, you're on one knee, peeking through the hole when this opened up, and looking straight at this guy. In
that case, I will lunge forward and try and belt him in the nuts.
Okay.
As one does.
Oh yes, that's a probable hit in his nuts. Obviously, I'm using your fist, so that would be 4 points of damage to his nuts.
4 points of damage. You punch him so hard in the schmesticles.
I've got +4 on basic, so that's 8 points of damage in his nuts.
Right. I'm just going to call him Nut Smashed. I'm going to give him...
Nuts never had it so good.
Right? He's just having Nut Smashed. He's having a conversation, holding his lantern up, and then suddenly, blammo. You split the berry so hard that he vomits on top of your head. Just utterly, just pukes his lunch up all over top of you. You hear a bunch of ruckus from inside the room. There's a bunch of scurrying, and people are like, "What the hell?" And yeah, so you hear a bunch of noise coming from behind this room. And yeah, this guy, he's just sort of bent over, holding the door handle in one hand, puking on the top of your head as you've punched him in the berries. Things are not looking good for you. Cordoga, you're next. You're next in line here in the procession.
Yes, I'll move up-ish. Oh, I'm gonna shoot him with a crossbow bolt, so I don't have to be right next to him. I don't know what to do it there with Clunch, but
You're wiping the vomit off his head.
Change the size of these guys so they look a little bit more appropriate for being in here.
Just trying to make a living, send his kid to college, you know.
Yeah, he took this job because his kids were
That's
hungry.
Right. Some goddamn turtle comes in and fucking destroys him.
Wow, this guy, for whatever reason, looks like he should be a 2 and the rest of them should be a 3. Okay, so as you blast that guy down, the door that you're standing in front of, somebody grabs onto the other side of this door and just kind of jerks it out of the way. I'm going to kind of try and move it there and then rotate it a little bit like this. It pops back, and then you see a dude appear right here, and the guy that you killed, he as this guy pops out with his crossbow, he's like, "Nuts! Not nuts! You killed Nuts!" And he's going to take a shot at you, Clunge. Now, do you have invulnerability or anything on? It's worn off.
Well,
I'm guessing it's probably worn off by now because we've been traveling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
It's only 8 rounds or whatever, 6.
So yeah, he's really pissed off that you shot Nuts, and he's going to take an attack at you. Oh man, fucking dingus. So yeah, he shoots, and then as he misses, Nut Lover, he's going to take cover behind the fucking. He falls onto the ground over there. He's like, "No!" And then you slide right into the room where you see Commander Wrinkled Nuts, because we're gonna change this guy's name, Commander. He points at you. He's like, "How dare you come into my prison, especially during lunch? This is some bullshit. We were eating dinner." Yeah, so he's not happy. Who's next in the pile here?
I'm coming forward.
Do it.
Can I get to the table?
Sure.
Jump up on the table, kick a plate in his head, kill him.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
The worst martial arts movie ever.
Matrix, that shit.
Is that strength or doesn't matter? I hit.
Okay. Roll some damage on Commander Wrinkled Nuts. Basic damage.
Basic.
You just kicked a plate at him, buddy.
Trained in plates.
Is that how this is working out? So you did 2 points of damage.
3. I'll add another die. 5 points of damage.
Oh, Commander Wrinklenuts. He's like, that was my lunch. What's wrong with you, man? That's who. Nobody wastes food around my under my command.
It.
And yeah, as you
Eat it.
as you kick one of these plates at him, he sort of grabs like a half-eaten chicken wing and he starts chewing on it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Excellent.
It's 2 hit points back.
Thaz, what are you doing? Powerless.
Well,
No spells.
Yeah, powerless and inadequate. He's going to slip on the iron palm fist glove.
Oh yeah.
Shoot in, and well, try to inadequately throw a punch.
Okay.
Let's see here. Which this always goes well. Yeah, he does not know. He couldn't throw a punch in his life. It looked good right up until he threw the punch. Then it looked more like a slap.
Yeah,
And missed.
I think what happened is old Commander Wrinklenuts just kind of took a step off to the side and you just sort of rolled right on by, and then he just assumed the position. He's like, I don't know who you guys think you are. What do you think, you're some kind of fighter? Huh? You think you could take on Commander Wrinklenuts? They don't call me Wrinklenuts for nothing, buddy. Who's next here? Granrick is going to fly up.
You earned those wrinkles.
So I'm going to move up this about there, and I will attack No Nuts first.
All right, so No Nuts is hiding behind not only another person, but got a little bit of cover from these crates and shit like that. So you're going to make a hard attempt.
Not Lover, the first guy here.
Sure. Yep.
So a hard attempt, huh?
Yeah, he's got some cover from these crates. They ain't no dummies around here.
Or I can shoot this commander in the back because he's not looking at me.
Suck it, loser.
Yeah, I'll just go for Not Lover or whatever his name was there. I got Hero Biscuits. Fuck it. Hero Biscuit.
Like
Reroll. You can take that one.
Okay.
11 plus 5. That is a hit.
You like Hero Biscuits. You wait till you get Benny's.
Yeah. So I get to attack again. But first.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. What am I doing? That was damage first. 12 points.
Okay, so note the first. Oops, I got a little bit of a lock up here. Not Lover's taking 12 points of damage. Benchmastic. Describe what that looks like. Where'd you hit No Nuts or Nut Lover?
Oh, since he's hiding behind some crates, he just peeked his head over to take a look at where I was, and bam, he got an arrow directly in the forehead.
Wow. All right. Well, he does have a. Yep. He's got a helmet on, and as it sort of hit his helmet a little bit, that shunted the majority of the thing. But it does make a very loud as he stands up, and he's kind of cross-eyed as he's looking at you. Merce, what's Merce doing? Theo's like, what's going on up there, Mercy? The view from back here is quite lovely.
Yeah, I mean,
it's been a while since I've seen such a young, fertile
I look
bottom.
around the corner.
Hello?
I don't see any orcs or monsters or anything. I'm wondering what's going on.
All right.
Humans.
Yes.
Looks like they're fighting with guards, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the one thing that you will notice about
Don't
these...
do anything, I'll protect you.
Oh, I do appreciate
What
that.
do I notice about them?
They're wearing, instead of the natural red plumes garb that they wear with the big, red plume helmet and red armor, these guys are wearing green armor.
You mean it's eco-friendly?
Something that sticks out. Not eco-friendly. More along the... Okay, whatever. Fucking moving on. Are you guys done? Can I go?
Are we still in New Haven?
No.
Yes, you're in New
Are we
Haven.
in New Haven?
Yep.
You can play now, Gary.
As soon as...
What building do we go under?
What building are you under? You're under the Red Plumes jailhouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you've scooched under there into the
Alright.
prison
I
area.
you, it looks like the red plumes. The red plumes don't look like they're here now. It's got some green guys.
So yes. Let me tell you a thing. Some of the red plumes that have switched sides and are now under the guidance of Vorg and Sherax have painted their armor green in salute or something along those lines, in homage to them, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, Sierra doesn't like that. Vorgan's stack guy.
Yeah, I would imagine that
Dragon thing.
wouldn't be your favorite. So, are we just going to hang out here in the corner? Hiding?
Oh, we must push through. So I'm gonna cast Swarm onto the two guys over there next to the door.
All right. These two guys are going to take some swarm action. Wow.
Nice.
Oh, okay, so let's see, 17 damage.
All right. Nut Lover, he goes down in a ball of some kind of bug love. He's not surviving as whatever kind of dungeon crawling insects come out and swarm over top of them. They just penetrate his armor and eat him from the inside out. He drops to his knees. Bugs come out of his mouth. He farts a little bit and sprays some shit on top of No Nuts behind him. She's kind of grossed out a little bit. How much damage does she take?
Also 17.
17 of 20 points of damage. All right, so she's kind of screaming in terror, like super loud. In fact, so loud that you would almost think that she's going to be sort of waking up anybody that's in the dungeon, because she's just kind of like yelling her fucking head off right now.
Yeah, had to happen sooner or later.
She's got a weird scream, like a repetitive scream kind of a thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Now hold Theo back behind the wall, make sure he doesn't get hit.
Commander Wrinkled Nuts looks over at him. He's like, "Get it together and fire your frickin' weapon at this guy. He thinks he's tough with his little iron punch, no powered sucker. I'll show him." So he
Get him.
Yeah, he kind of brings her around. She snaps too. And I think I'm going to take a shot at the fucking turtle down the hallway here with her magic fucking crossbow. I'm going to roll a natural 20 on this one. You'll wait and see. And so as she sort of shoots down into the hallway here, Clunge is standing right in front of her, and I just noticed that he's there. I rolled a 1. So I'm going to say that old fucking Fruit and Nuts gets up, and he sort of jumps out in the hallway a little bit here, and he's like, "Oh, Jesus, man, I can't believe I got knocked over. But hey, I'm going to get this guy here." And so as he walks out, old No Nuts shoots Fruit and Nuts right in the back. So I'll roll some damage because she did critically fail. Weapon damage, gonna be a big fucking whopping 3 points of damage onto Fruit and Nuts. So he takes a solid arrow in the back, protecting Granrick from that. She's like, "Sorry." He's like, "Don't worry about it, No Nuts. It's not the first time I've been shot in the back." He's pulls the arrow out. He's going to approach Granrick and try and shoot you in the face or slash at you. He gets 2 rolls. Bolstered by the commander, these are going to be easy attacks. So 15 and 13.
Both miss.
Wow. So he's just kind of swiping with the arrow sticking out of his back. That's not cool. The commander reaches down onto his collar, and he pulls off this symbol looking thing, and he puts it in his mouth, and he blows on it. Excuse me.
Oh, he blows all right.
Motherfucker.
Your dice on fire today, Gary?
No, they're just not. From behind this wall here, you hear a bunch of commotion as Commander Wrinkled Nuts blows a whistle. You can hear some noise coming from way down in the hallway. It sounds like super far away, and as it echoes through the chamber, you can kind of make out the words like "the commander's calling us. We must be under attack," kind of a thing. And you hear some dudes scuttling and trying to put on their armor. In 4 rounds, there will be some 4 people will show up, but this might be over by then. So after blowing his whistle, he's going to try and kick Thazit in the balls with his second attack. Try and punch me with your stupid iron palm thing. Screw you, buddy. Oh, that was...
That's a shame. What happened, Gary? What does that look like?
Well, as he reaches out and tries to extend that foot, I'm thinking that he slips on a banana peel that Charles kicked off of the table, and he does like a full
Plastic.
fall onto the ground and becomes prone. I don't know why he fell all the way through, but can I make him stand upright? Commander Wrinklenuts. What is going on here? Lay down.
Wrinkle nuts.
There we go. So yeah, he goes, oh fuck, whatever. He's not dead. He literally goes to take a swipe at you and steps on a banana peel and falls over onto his back. No Nuts is like, Commander, that's not cool. I thought you were like, what happened to your skills and abilities? And she looks down, she's like, damn, foiled by that banana peel joke. I'm going to roll my dice down to a 3 and take it away, whoever wants to go.
I think go for it. Go for it.
And smite the commander while he's lying prone on the floor after his banana skip.
Yeah. He's kind of rolling around, so this would be an easy attack.
Okay. I'm going to hero coin that.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. You're running out of hero coins, bud. Delete.
That's a hit.
Okay.
So that will be... 5 points of damage on him as he's lying on the floor.
All right. Yeah, he takes a solid friggin' smash to the back or something like that. But he's going to roll out of it and kind of roll over in this general direction somewhere. But he still needs to be knocked over. The laydown, for whatever reason, is not working too shit hot on him. But yeah, he's prone over there. He just kind of scooches off to the side. Who's going next? Thaz? You sounded like you had a plan.
Yeah, Thaz. Yeah, well, he's gonna basically jump right on him and then start wailing down at him.
Oh, all right. Yeah, so you try and jump on top of old Commander Wrinklenuts. Now, old Wrinklenuts, man, he's got some saggy balls. They might fall out of his uniform.
That's all good. $13. Let's take a biscuit and add to it.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, which is going to be a hit regardless.
Right. Pete, I think that's your hero biscuit. No, maybe.
And then he rolls the ultimate. That's how the ARPOM works, I believe. And fuck it. Live once. I know this guy doesn't count for anything, but fuck it. Let's add it. There we go.
Wow.
Let's see here. 15 altogether.
15?
15.
Wow, that is a solid blow, man. That hit him hard. Now, in the back, in the face, in the berries?
He's going spine punch. He wants to end this fucker. So he's going to try to basically paralyze him.
Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, you hit him so hard in the back that you hear his back crack and he farts, just like I do when it's sexy time.
Yep.
So you hear this as he lets out this toot, kind of loses control of his legs for a second or two. And you know what? I'm going to give you some paralyzation. He's going to be laying on the ground without the use of his legs. He's just kind of sitting there. He pulls out his long sword and he's like, "You're going to pay for that." Who's going next? We've got.
Is he down? Is he dead?
No, he's prone on the ground without the use of his legs.
Cool. Running jump off the table. I'm going to do a little shooting star elbow drop on him.
Okay.
Nice.
we're full on wrestling right now. Don't duff it up.
Oh, come on. I got to reroll that one.
Skaboosh.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh,
Love it.
man. All right. So, yeah, you land on top of Commander. I'm just going to say that you kill him with that move. Like, whatever cracked spine that he had is just amplified. And old Commander Wrinklenuts just fucking, he just utterly just stops moving. He's just kind of laying there like, ugh, eyes closed. There's nothing left of him. But he is on top of Thazit. He was rolling around a little bit. So you got the, the dead weight of Commander Wrinkled Nuts and Baron Cordoga on top of you in a pile of
Sandwich action.
lubricated weirdness over there.
Nut sandwich.
Who has yet to go?
That would be me.
Okay, so we got you and Mercy.
Or
Do you want to go first, Mercy, or?
well, on my turn, what's her face is going to die. over there, so-
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead. What's her face die?
Okay, so it's minimal 9 damage. So I guess she's dead.
Right, so no nuts.
That's
She succumbs to the wounds of the bugs and stuff like that. I got you. Granrick.
And that's it for me.
I will attack Fruit and Nut that's in front of me there.
All right.
Let's see what we got. Now that's a big hit.
Yeah, you hit him so hard he
Can you tell-
screams.
Quiet, no, Seller, please.
That's 9 points.
To Fruit and Nuts. Okay, that's enough to take out Fruit and Nuts. How does he die?
Just a shot straight to the heart. Quick, easy.
All right, he just a bit of gurgle, and then
And
that's it.
And this commander's still up, right?
No, he's toast.
Oh, he's
Oh,
dead.
he's
completely?
yeah. He drop kicked him right in the fucking.
Squished
his head.
Well, then that means everyone's done. So I will enter the room.
Oh, look, Thazit and Cordoga they were dancing just now. Did you guys see that?
I saw
Yeah.
that.
Well,
That's-
it's the dance of the thrall.
Right.
That's how it works.
Of the dance
Puppet
of,
master.
of we just kicked ass and
Yeah.
take names or took names.
Yeah,
It
we
deserves
tag
a
team that
jig.
bitch.
That's right.
Um,
In fact, it's that's going to tag team pose. He's got the big flexing the arms down and everything.
okay, so
Fucking
I only
Legion of
put
Doom style.
one little fog of war kind of a thing. So generally, when you come into this room after you've killed everybody, you've taken out the commander and his little squadron that's down here having lunch. There's some food left on the table and shit like that. And this little area here leads down this hallway into the jail celled areas. So, I mean, if you were like kind of looking down from ground level, you can just sort of make out this main hallway, but you can hear some noises coming from in the back. What sounds like other infantrymen are, suiting up and stuff like that. I think Nut Lover's not locked in place. No. Actually, I'm not even going to put them in there. But yeah, you can hear some commotion. I will put Nut Lover back. He's fucking toast over here in a pile of swarmy death and destruction. Everybody's gone, so I need to rotation value my deal down to 2. And currently, like I said, you can just hear some commotion from down in the hallway here. Brother Theo. Where did Theo and... Oh, they got moved into the room? So Theo's in here. He's like, oh, I haven't seen so much death and destruction since my last bowel movement. Getting old, it's not what it's cracked up to be. Well, no remorse. Moving on, shall we?
Well, we should check these rooms, make sure we're not ambushed.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we should stage like a murder-suicide here, like there was a lover's tiff, and so that no one will be suspicious that there's been...
A
They're
lover's
all
tip.
jealous of each other's
Yes.
nuts.
We want to travel as long.
What's in this door? This door.
And then this
Okay.
door.
Who's going where and what are you doing? Are you going to search this room?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Everybody
go
roll
check the guy for keys.
perception. And sure, you will find keys on Commander Wrinkled Nuts.
Nothing.
Wow.
Oh no! Wait a minute. No, he's it's over. It's over a 1. So fuck yeah. Bassett always sees everything.
Roll me a d4.
I had a low roll, but I actually make the check.
I was rolling off your sheet, and for some reason it rolled in your.
Okay, so who succeeded? Vay and Pete and Thaz and Corey. Okay. Everybody roll me a d4.
I got a 1.
So this is going to go to
I got the 3.
1 for me too.
you. Mercy
Fuck yeah.
finds this, and you got a 1 as well, Pete?
Yep.
Pete is green. Deal to green. So in and amongst the table, you find, in some of the crates.
Are you kidding? That's a thing. Seriously?
What did you get, Thaz?
Oh, adamantine fabric. It's a +4 armor.
Wow. Yeah. Maybe the commander.
This is a thing.
Yep. It is now.
Okay.
Yeah, you find some sweet armor. And Mercy, what did you find? Doesn't really matter. Mercy just starts drinking from a cup.
No, this is great.
Yeah, he found some good stuff.
Yeah, I got an extra heart and 16 cards.
And check this out. There's a deal right here. I'm going to call this. Oops. There you go. So you, hard constitution and -1 constitution to put down. Constantly thirst for Gar. That's what you found?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it just so happens that, there's a full-on tub of Gary right here that you could take. See it? All right. Pete, did you get anything cool?
I got a lightning bolt.
The fuck is a lightning bolt?
I can add 1 to 12 HP to the effect.
Oh, shit, man. Oh, that's like an int spell. Okay, so yeah, you can just fucking sort of cast that on something and shoot an attack. All right, so that is what you find in this little area here.
One question.
Yes.
What does the con 16 mean?
Con 16, so that is...
Is that my check that I'll have to make?
Yes. Yeah, you got to do, in order to put it down, I'm going to say that you have to do, you have to beat con 16 for 1 heart. So every time you try and set this thing down, it's going to require basic damage or basic effort. And then you have to beat a 16 and roll over 10 points of items or 10 points of effort to put this thing down. Otherwise, you're just continually like infatuated with this tub of Gary right here. Gar.
No. Okay.
Gar.
I'm just gonna go with the drink.
Fuck it, I'm tired of this guy fucking saying stupid shit to me all the time.
You should try this beer. It's really good.
It's way better than these weird shrooms and shit.
It. Oh yeah, this stuff is great. I can't stop drinking it.
Can't get enough of this Gar in my mouth.
Yeah, better yet. No, this stuff's terrible. You don't want any of it.
Oh wow. Why do you have to hurt my heart so much? All right.
I'm telling the others. I don't want wanting any of it. It's all mine.
I see. Okay, so yeah, you can hear some commotion coming from down in the depths of the dungeons. There's the odd prisoners kind of moan and groan and shit like that. And yeah, in a couple of seconds or something like that, you feel like there'll probably be a marching army of dudes coming up this hallway. There are 1, 2, 3 doors on this little area that you're in.
Split the party.
All right, take it away, somebody.
That's the way to go.
Well, I think Clunge is just going to charge down the corridor, the open corridor. He's just going to look see what's down there. He heard the guards getting ready, so he's going to try and fight them.
Okay, so you're going to make your way down there.
Before he runs off, I'm gonna tag him with some invulnerability.
Okay.
That actually works.
Nice.
Oh, for 5 rounds.
5 rounds. Cool.
All right, fantastic. Okay, so as you make your way into this prison, you see there's some people from the town that have been locked up in shackles and stuff like that. Each of them, as you pass, they're like, "Oh, get us out of here. Please, if you come to rescue us, you must take us with you. Please help, please help." The 4 of them that are, sort of right around here. Now, you can hear some noise coming from back in this area, this corner over here, and maybe a little bit more noise coming from down in this area over here. But yeah, as you approach, there's town citizens, people that you might have passed in the streets and stuff like that. They're all kind of locked up and begging for your assistance.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like, no, thank you.
Are these the same town? Are these the same
Stay
town?
calm,
folks
people.
that are out
Stay calm, stay calm. We'll be back for you in a minute.
there? These the same town folk who keep, spitting on us and, giving us shit all the time and.
Well,
every time we try to do something,
I don't know.
is that the same town folk? I'm just making sure.
Well, the Walmsleys are here.
They don't all spit on you, but I maybe it's this guy. He comes over. He's like, "Oh, bloody hell! Look at the riffraff brought in. Are you serious? Are you serious right now?" And he this guy's looking up at this guy. He's like, "Really? This is what's happening? Oh, if only Lovey were here to see this right now. It's unbelievable. Can't possibly be that you fools are here to rescue me." And you notice that this prisoner is actually Charles Walmsley.
You're right. We're not here to rescue you. Enjoy.
Listen here. Well, you're soon to be imprisoned anyway, fools. Do you not hear the clamber, the clanks, the clinks of the military putting on their armor? If Lovey were here now, she'd be laughing at you just as I am. And Walmsley's going to spit at Clunge's feet. How dare you? Seriously, I would almost rather stay here than be rescued by the lot of you.
Your wish is my command.
Yep. Looks like you get what you want this time, pal.
So as you're standing there, Clunge, and he's looking directly. He's like, "Really, what is it you're doing here? I mean, why come to this? Why come to the prison? Wait, I gotta sneeze 1 second.
Sorry. Did you say something? No, I didn't think so.
Oh, man, I had to sneeze really bad there. That came out really harsh, and that hurts my heart. Maybe I'm having a heart attack. Oh, I sneezed hard there. Okay, so yeah, Walmsley's like, "Listen here, Riffraff, you release me from this confines of this jail cell. I'll be sure to reimburse you. I happen to know where some secret buried treasure stashes are. If that is more to your liking, your tastes, I do have hidden in the
Look, pal,
hillsides."
we were in your house after, and you really need to tidy up. There was shit everywhere.
Pledge your service to Ira, and we shall let you live.
Wow, really? That's where we're going with this one. You just simply can't unlock the jail cell for a chest full of gold. You need me to make praise to this era?
Ira has no use for these gold trinkets of yours.
Gold? We don't need gold. We're about to retire.
She needs your soul.
Once again,
Not to retire, yeah.
what brings you to this prison? Why is it you're in here killing these fools? Why would you not just try to escape? And he looks down. He's like,
I
"Theo,
have no idea. I just followed these guys.
is that you, Theo?" And old Theo's in the back there. He's like, "Yo, my dude. Sorry about getting you locked up there, my man, dude." And it kind of sucks to be you. So Theo's kind of like he's gonna make it up into here, and he's like, him and Charles are having a little bit of a go back and forth, and old Theo's like, I've lost everything. I've lost everything. Certainly we could release Charles for a pot of gold. And old Charles Walmsley's like, that's right, you tell him, Theo. And Theo's like, pot of gold, chest of gold. Nobody's interested? Fuck's sakes.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna cast True Sight.
Okay.
Let's see if it works.
Oh dear.
With a 7, it's a 9. No, it doesn't. Oh no, hero coin.
Yeah. I love these useless uses of hero coin. So good.
I'll just reroll. All right, yeah, that passes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you cast True Sight, and what is it you're looking for?
I'm just looking at these two guys. They sound suspicious. I'm also going to look around at the other prisoners, make sure I'm not seeing anything fishy.
Okay, yeah. So, well, I'm gonna move you down into this little area here. You're kind of hanging out with Clunge. Once again, you can hear the sounds of armor and people sort of coming down the hallways, the clickety clacks. Sure enough, this looks like Walmsley. He's a little done in and stuff like that, but he's been in prison now for probably a month. He's lost a bit of weight. You can tell he's been working out. He's got his jail bot on. Maybe he's got a little bit of axle or bar grease rubbed on his chest, and he's kind of looking a little svelte. Maybe he was svelte under his. Right, he's got
his farts are always silent.
Do we want to explore any of these rooms before we head down? Or
I suggested we do that so we're not ambushed, but I guess we just headed down.
I think that's a great idea. Let's do it. Kick in the door. Loot the room.
All right, I'll kick in this door then. This one here.
Bam, kick it.
Can I just open it, or do I actually have to kick this thing open?
I know, you said you're going to kick it, so I said you kick it right off the hinges. Inside this room, you find a table and chair. This looks like a room in which people are brought into and they are interrogated. One person would be shackled on this side of the table while the investigator would be over here. There's a lantern sitting on the table. And this looks like an interrogation room. The one thing that sticks out is this torture table back here. When shit gets real, there's like a full-on torture table in the back of this dungeon. So if you don't tell the truth, you get tortured. Or at least the truth that they want to hear. But that's what you see in this room.
Yeah. All right. Nice.
Okay. Anybody else want to check some of the other rooms out?
Yeah, we do. We're
Okay.
gonna check. Let's see.
This one?
This room, right there.
Okay. So let's open this room up. So, and then I'll move it out of the way. Gadoosh. Inside this room, save objects. Why is that up? This appears to be the commander's headquarters, like his little private office. There's piles of paper on the table. There's a chest down here. There's a chair in the back. That's actually, let me shrink this down a little bit because it's actually blocking the deal. Scooch this back like so.
What's in the chest? What's in the chest?
What's in the box?
Okay, so where's Thaz? Thaz is going to go open up this box.
Sure.
Take a peek inside. Roll me a dexterity check or an intelligence check, your choice.
Oh boy.
Ooh, I could do intelligence or dex.
Yeah, your choice.
I'm pretty good at intelligence. I know that stuff. Except
You gotta roll a 1 either way.
I know. One's still a one.
Always the optimist.
Oh, tits, son. That's a 19.
Nice.
Okay. You're just about to reach for the padlock when you notice some kind of weird arcane rune written across the chest. Had you tried to open the lid, you can tell that this thing would have just exploded and filled this room in a gigantic fireball that probably would have been your demise. But you managed to catch it in time. You look down at the lock, and this lock has a very unique key that is needed. And as you're holding the commander's keys, you're just kind of rifling through the keychain and shit like that. And there's a key that has an insignia that matches this lock. So you've just overcome your instantaneous fireball death by using your intelligence to save your ass. So you stick the key in the lock.
Yeah.
Pop the lid open. Roll me a d4.
I am so smart. Oh, I am so smart. SMRT. That's a 2.
Okay, so I'm going to go deal to Thazit. There's a lot of stuff in there, and I don't even know what it is, but that's what you find in there. Just some things and some stuff.
A rope, pry bar. There's must be a magical. It's a folding ladder. There's no way you can fit a full length ladder. Skin of stale gar and a first aid kit. Fuck yeah!
It's a really deep chest,
right?
It's quite the magical chest just for trash. I like it.
Also inside of it,
storage units. People pay hundreds of dollars for those like storage units, and all it is, they just store like empty fucking cardboard boxes and newspapers.
Well, I tell you what. So those are the things that you see immediately in it. But when you grab onto the ladder to pull that ladder out, it's almost as if the bottom of this chest is like a chest of holding kind of thing. It's like a bag of holding that you find. So you realize that you could put some pretty big objects inside of this chest, and that there might be more stuff in there if you were to like sort of look past the cursory shit that's just been thrown in last on top.
Nice.
You're also going to find like 1,000 coin in here. And there are some papers in this room as well. One of the papers that you find in here, or some of the papers that you find in here, shedding tears, breaking the office, thieves' tools. Once inside, the office looks normal. So if the adventurers sift through the papers on the duty officer's desk, you're going to find some in here is paperwork indicating that Giselle has been relocated to a newly developed cell block beneath the station. It also indicates that she's going to be thoroughly interrogated. There's some shit about Vorgan Shacks is centered to an area. As you're reading through these papers and stuff like that, you get the gist that it's somewhere in the sewers, closer to the actual Stojno gate, like the closer to the tower and stuff like that. But she's had transfer papers to move her out of here. And as you're reading through it, you're like, oh shit, man! The whole premise of Vorgan Sherax, he's like, in some of these notes and stuff like that, is that he was basically telling everybody that she was being kept in here so he could weed out the heroes of the city. They were supposed to come in here, and this was going to be a death trap, and you know what I mean. He's like, there's information that says, set up your traps and blah blah blah, and anybody that comes down to rescue her should be slaughtered on sight, take no prisoners, kind of a deal. And the whole idea that she was in here, you realize, is a ruse, and that she's actually closer to Stojno Gate.
How big is this box?
It's a chest. Like, you could drag it.
No, it's fine. If it was like a small little chest, I'd say grab it. But if it's
make
a big
Theo
chest,
carry it.
No. Yeah, we could make Theo.
What? Holy shit! Are you kidding me? I mean, I guess I could drag it. Maybe we could find a cart or something, dudes. No.
Yes.
You don't really want me to carry that thing, do you? God damn it!
I just want you to open it, but let me get out of the room first.
Who hasn't gone yet? We got one more door.
I haven't gone. But
All
do
right.
we need to? Because we need to go to the sewers now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do your business, but you're about to be attacked. Just saying. Let's get no nuts out.
Oh, no newts.
I'm gonna rename them nameless nuts.
New nuts.
Nameless Nuts comes around the corner, right about here. We'll see.
The newts.
Yeah, a couple of them. I'm only going to put 4 in here. What time is it? 9:36. I'm sure you guys will easily be able to dispatch this little group of people coming flying up through here. And as these 4 people come flying around the corner, I'm going to go just because. Clunge is standing right there. I'm really trying to put some fucking arrows in Clunge. 1, 2, 3, 4 little arrows go shooting by Clunge. One of them probably hits but doesn't do any damage because Clunge has invulnerability. So it just kind of sticks into you, and the 4 of these people down here, as they're shooting arrows down the hallway and nothing sticks into Clunge, they're like, oh shit, this is probably not a good idea. But you hear them taking up position right about here.
They have no other choice to attack.
Mm-hmm. All right. Get after it, somebody. Fuck your 4 rounds. Let's get her over and done with.
Oh. Lunge will go down. Boys and girls, you want to play? Let's dance.
Yeah, they're excited. They're excited to play. We haven't seen action in some time. Not since we did that number on Walmsley. So yeah, they're pretty stoked about that. Is that the best you got? This guy hits like a pansy.
I'll spend a hero coin.
Swing
Yeah, you will.
Swing and a miss, mister.
Yeah, now that's a hit.
All right, which one of them takes it in the face?
The first one takes 8 points of damage in the face. That'll be Nameless Nuts in the front.
Okay, Nameless Nuts takes a blow to the chin. Walmsley's standing here. You can see he's got a little mirror, and he's holding the mirror out, looking down the alleyway, and he's like, "Get him! Get him! Attack him!" But you realize that he's cheering for the fucking for the green plumes. Get him, green plumes! You guys are good fighters. You're better than this. As he stands there, he's like, this is some bullshit.
Well, while they're all together, I'm gonna
Yeah, you are.
form them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Of course you are. Fuck them.
Oh, it's halfway on the 8 and a 20. Of course it goes to the 8, but it still hits.
All right, so I'm going to drop this on them.
16 damage
Jesus Christ.
for 2 rounds.
Holy hell.
Okay, so Nameless Nuts number 1 turns into a fucking ball of jelly, and the other ones pretty much only have 4 hit points left. So yeah, as they're writhing and screaming in pain, as your swarm descends over top of them, they just basically, they're just fucking...
Well, in that case, this could be cool then.
And there's a small baby in there that's crying too. But he's in this jail cell over here.
I will round to this corner then.
Okay.
I will shoot at the one feller. Let's see here. That is a hit. And I am going to use my scatter shot ability, which is every attack deals 1d4 damage to all near enemies.
Oh, shizam.
So all of them take a hit.
Okay.
Now that's 1d4 damage. So they each take 1 point. Plus
And you can hear the wheels turning.
Plus this hero coin's worth of damage. For 2 points. So they still have 1 life left. God damn it.
So all of...
should have worked so much better than it did.
All of that...
And I got 3 points of fucking damage.
Yes.
Oh, that is fucking sweet. Who's next?
Well, Thassa doesn't even have his magic back yet. Then again, we don't know how long we've been fucking around, so screw it. He'll just there we go. Well, maybe not fall in there, but
Well, how many rounds goes by when we're out to combat though?
Very I don't know. 2 rounds.
sure. Sure, we'll go like that. There we go. He's still not within it. So you know, at this point, fuck
Gee.
it, he's gonna work his way up. He's gonna cock walk all the way up there.
Yep. You're strutting, you're doing your stuff, and Worm's like,
Yep.
What a buffoon. I knew it from the day that I first laid eyes on you, Fazit, buffoon master. And he spits on your shoes. He's like, Release me. I have mounds of gold hidden amongst the hillside that we could share. We could be. Come on, what say you? Hey, by the way,
Nope.
I don't suppose you know what's happened to Mrs. Walmsley?
If you want to know what happened to Mrs. Walmsley, I think Clunge over there will show you the tip of his dick.
What? Whoa. No! Oh, he grabs his heart and he falls to his knees. He's like, I was afraid that Lovey would diminish
now
herself.
under the employ of our buddy Claw. I believe she goes by Juicy Lucy now. Yes, that was the name.
It hurts me to my inner core. Lovey, what have I done? He falls to his knees and he's like, I've turned Lovey into a simple harlot like Mercy. Oh. He's grabbing onto the cage and he's looking at you, Mercy, begging for his release. Please let me out of here so I can be with my Lovey one last time. I must drag her. Pardon me?
My eyes dart towards him while I'm still drinking this mug.
Could I have a sip of that gar, please? I am quite parched. There's 500 coin in it for you if you release me and
There's
give
not
me...
enough for both of us. Shut up.
Oh, why are you torturing me so? This is worse than anything the green plumes have done to me since I've been here. You guys are heartless.
You redeemed it so.
Can I just sock him through the bars?
Oh, okay. Walmsley doesn't have a lot of health left, so he just he falls down. Yeah, just kind of motionless and shit like that. I'm gonna miss Charles Walmsley, to be honest. The last words out of his mouth before he closes his eyes are, Lovey. He falls over. Who's left to go? Charles, you've punched Walmsley in the face. Thazit's run up there. Mercy's kind of hanging out. Mercy, have you done a thing? Yeah, you cast Swarm. And Granrick, you shot some arrows and really did fuck all, right?
Yep.
So, these guys... now, Clunge, you're still invulnerable.
Yep.
You hear a guy from over here stick his head out through the bars. He's like, Yo, my dudes, what's going on? I cannot believe my fortuitous and most gracious luck. And you see Jack Blacksmith in this fucking whatever. Fuck you, Jack. You don't want to cooperate. He's stuck in a bar for some reason. There we go. So he sticks his head out. He's like, dudes, what's going on down there? And as in doing so, all three of these guys realize, these three soldiers that are sort of beaten and getting chewed up by the swarms and shit like that, they realize that you're friends with Jack, and they all turn their arrows and their crossbows and point to Jack. They're also going to take a step sort of back and away from this thing, but I'm going to move them all as a pile. And they look at you and they're like, take one more step, and he gets it. And Jack's like, no, this is not cool, dudes. Don't let him kill me.
And I think Mercy will let your swarm do the work. We'll just stand there.
Yeah, everyone stop. Don't move.
Yeah.
So you all put your hands up in the air as the swarm fucking just annihilates the rest of these guards, turns them into piles of jelly, and Jack's like,
mulch.
Yeah, Jack's like, whoa, holy shit, man, I knew the bugs down here were pretty insane, but I had never seen anything like that. So I don't suppose you guys can get me out of here.
Sure thing, buddy.
Charles wakes up for a second. Walm's like, what about me? Sure, let him out. Wow. He's kind of hanging on to the little bar. So, you don't have any problem letting him out, but man, I offer you 1,000 coin. And then he fades back off into oblivion for a second. So Jack pops out. And he's like, wow, dudes, this is most fortuitous. I could not be happier that you have freed me from my prison. I thought I was going to, be the end of me here. But hey, listen, they've been working on something over in the corner over here. Follow me. And so Jack leads you down to this corner, 946, and he says to you, he's like, behind these bars, you see where these plants and trees are? He's like, in the back corner over there, there's a way to get into the sewers. That Giselle person that you've been looking for, I think she's in through here. So yeah, he kind of points into the back side of the prison, and he's like, go that way, gentlemen, and you will find who you are looking for.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
So I'm going to clear this map.
So you did a great job with this, man.
This is like speed DMing, isn't it?
It is, because I'm trying to finish it. Like, we got
However,
one scene left. We're going to play this out to its fucking completion so we can call this done. But you'll see that everything's kind of on point. Here we go.
And without any quick encounters.
Right.
That was a quick encounter. Put your hands up. Okay.
Why do I feel like I'm missing some pieces here? It's fucking weird. Oops. I feel like
getting
I'm...
a lot of error messages.
Yeah, we're seeing a pile of errors here.
All right, does this map look like a hot mess or what?
It says it can't play a movie.
Wow, that's really weird.
I guess maybe the water is animated or something.
Looks fine for me, actually. I don't have any
It's
errors.
actually not looking too bad here.
Big
Okay.
bowl with some water.
Oh, I think I remember this one. We used this before.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a waterfall over here.
All right, well, it's good enough. So, you walk through the sewers. The passage opens up into what feels like a much larger space towards the end. This room is filled with a soupy mist and making it sort of almost impossible to see the entire space inside. There's an acrid smell like burnt tar that becomes much stronger as you make your way in here. What is going on here? So here's Thazit. Thazit's down here. Here's Cordoga is down here as well. And who is this? There's Mercy. Skaboosh. Walmsley, prisoner. Theo is here. And Jack Blacksmith is going to be here too, somewhere. That's Smash, COD, Wrinkled, prisoner number so-and-so. We got Clunge. And I think that's everybody.
I don't have me there yet.
Okay, so I gotta find Granrick somewhere out in the fucking middle of wherever.
How could you forget the turtle?
Well, I gotta
Yeah,
find
The
him.
sewer eater.
There he is. He's on Pete's deal.
Yeah, mid is the sewer.
There we go.
Surfing a turd in the sewer.
All right, so you're
He's looking for
there.
pizza.
Sewer pizza.
Well, I mean, it was pizza once.
I do not see Jack Blacksmith anywhere. So, I mean, that is what it is. But he's with you too. Okay, so everybody make me... Nope, not everybody. Who's out in front here? Who's leading the fray?
Big Clunge with his invulnerability.
Oh, this is going to be awesome. All right, Clunge. I'm going to move you guys back here. Let's flip...
And that is a 16.
A 16. Okay, so simply passing by this thing here. DC. Oh shit! Wait a second. So the DC of the table. So you rolled a 16 on your intelligence check.
Yep.
Wow. All right, Clungy. You make it right to about here when you notice on this wall there is an arcane glyph. Something stands out. There's a weird thing here. And you immediately stop and sort of point at it. Now, this room is kind of filled with a bit of mist and fog, so you can't see across to the far end. But you stop right there and you look at something on this wall. I don't know, it's caught your attention somehow. And you point it out and you realize that it's like a glyph, that had you gone any farther, there would have been some repercussions. But luckily, you found this thing on the side of the wall.
Yeah, I'll point out for Mercy because she's the one that does all the magic shit.
Okay. Mercy, are you going to walk over and take a look at this thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna come up drinking my mug
Yep.
and just kind of turn it to the side so I can see a little.
Okay. You realize
What's
that
here?
that there's a glyph of warding that has been cast into the side of the wall. This glyph, if it were to have gone off, would have triggered a cloud kill spell, filling this passage with like noxious vapors and shit like that would have done a fuck ton of damage. So you need to disarm it. Now, you know how to disarm it. You could use your intelligence, or perhaps one of the thieves or something like that could sort of. No, it's gonna have to be you or Thazit. So you're looking at this thing, and that's what you realize that it is. You're gonna have to use like some arcane magics or an arcane skill to try and bypass this trap. And if it goes off, it's gonna fill the hallway with noxious vapors.
Yeah, I'm gonna call over Thazit.
Thazit, you walk up.
Always be on time, however, not very smart.
Well, first thing Thaz is going to do is he's going to pull out his notebook and he's going to copy the glyph down because he could use this down the road.
Yeah, sure thing.
One day at the end of this adventure when we're done forever. But yeah, to keep in character.
Okay.
I will cast a Titan's Battle Cry.
Oh, I see where you're going with this. So you're going to do the Titan's Battle Cry and I'm taking a +3.
Yeah.
Is that the idea?
Yeah, let me see if it goes off.
Nice.
It does.
Fuck yeah. I'll make my roll with a +3. $14, 17. Yeah, that's like a 23.
Okay. You're fiddling with the magics. You've scribed it, and you're farting around with it for a minute. The fog starts to clear, as if a breeze has blown in and removed all of the anything that's obstructing your view. From the end of the hallway, you see this gigantic creature standing there, and I'm going to put him with, I believe I want, let's go Town Guard. And Captain, Town Guard, Elite. Yeah, let's do that. He's standing here with 2 elite guys. One guy there. He's standing here. He's standing here.
Good time to do a Titan's Battle Cry.
Okay, so you hear a deep voice echo throughout this area.
What have we here? Heroes? Excellent. We have need of such entertainment as you bring.
The mist begins to clear, affording you a better view of the chamber you're in. A large, sort of sewer-like pit area. It says the sides rise to 20 feet to a steep, but never mind that. This is what you see. You're in this little sewer area here. There's walkways on the side. There's this spillage coming out over on this side. I don't know if you can see this or not, but there's a waterfall septic sewer thing here on this side. Okay, cool. And at the far end of it...
Is it like clean water or sewage? Or
this is sewer water. Yeah, so like grungy, greeny, slimy, gross, disgusting.
It's like Lunge's bathwater.
Right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it looks like. Hanging on one wall on the far end, sort of right above this little cross section here, is Jaceel Greycastle. She's hanging from chains. She's unconscious, dressed in a shredded uniform of the Black Fist. However, beneath her in the pit with you is a large blue toad-like human with wicked hooks protruding from its clenched fists. The creature is about the size of a large ogre and is flanked on either side by an armed member of the Green Fist, I'm going to call them. Each has a green cloth tied over his face. covering their nose and mouth. Laurel and Hardy. Wow. All right. So yeah, these guys are standing at the end. They've got this cloth covering their face, and Vorgan Shirax is standing there, and you can. It's an illusion of him, is what you see up here. So I'm just going to put him. He's just a projection of him. He says, "Allow me to introduce Zinocynth, the jailer. If you can defeat him, and no one has, I will allow you to leave." With that, some bars fall down from behind you. I think, is it gate? It is gate. Gate cage, and I'm going to put this here and lock that in place. And we are off to the races.
Crawl under there.
What? Get out of what? How dare you? Do I really have to? Such a cheater.
My immersion.
Oh, you're okay. Let me fix your immersion. There. How's that?
There we go. Holy hell!
Right. Trapping you.
I feel trapped now.
In this room with these two commanders, Laurel and Hardy, and this gigantic, what you know to be a blue slad. He's like a huge ogre-sized.
We're not trapped in here with you.
Oh, okay.
You're trapped in here with us.
Oh.
Okay, so, Thazit, you did a thing with whatchamacallit there. Mercy cast a spell to help you out. You unlocked that.
Yep.
Clunge hasn't done anything other than notice that it was there. So I'm going to give Clunge and Granrick and Charles a turn. Theo's hanging out in the back. He's like,
The next roll is a +3.
My God, this is my demise.
and he's hanging out with Jack Blacksmith in the very back. So, take it away, gentlemen. One of you guys can have a turn.
I'll be right back.
What?
Who needs to go still?
Charles, Pete, and...
Go on, Charles. Go first.
Oh, Plunge, you are the chosen. Let me give you a little critical action.
Okay.
Yeah, and you get a +3.
That's a 19. You're golden.
Where the fuck? Oh, there he is, Blacksmith. Badook. Oh, Jack Blacksmith's on the outside of the cage. He fell on the outside. Get in there, Jack. So who's doing what? You guys are doing a
He
thing?
said, I'll run back for help.
I just blood and thundered Clunge up. So
Okay.
he can go do a critical. And then I'm gonna ask Jack Black to like, hey, you're pretty good with metal, right? Can you work on that gate and get us out of here?
Yeah, sure. Wow, dog, simmer down. Okay, so Jack Blacksmith's gonna start chipping away at this thing with his bare hands. He's like, I'll get us out of here with my bare hands. But yeah,
I punch our way through.
Clunge, what's Clunge doing?
And
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, Clunge.
no,
Plunge is going to go ahead and take on what his name is in the middle.
All right.
Yeah. Fight.
He's gonna wade out into the pond.
My first victim. Ha ha ha. I will tickle you nobly, I promise.
And he says in sort of a weird fucking froggy thing, ribbit. He ends with a ribbit.
Ribbit. Come on, Kermit. Oh, so close.
Now, what spells do you have on you?
Spells, I've got my lightning bolt and my wisdom, my vine one.
Okay, so no invulnerability or any of that kind of stuff I need to know about?
We had 4 rounds
Yeah.
left,
Oh.
so you determine how many he still has left.
And I just gave him a critical hit.
Is that automatic then, is it?
Yep.
Oh, in that case, I've hit him then, so That would be, if it's a crit hit, it'll be that.
You can add a +3 to your next roll.
So that's a 6 for the ultimate, plus 7 for weapon damage.
Okay, so 13.
13. Mhm.
Cool. Anybody else want to take an action?
Okay, it's my turn. So you will hear my hands gripping the leather on my bow. I will draw an arrow slowly,
man.
and I will spend my turn concentrating and aiming on this big blue shad motherfucker.
Okay. Who's the last one to go then?
I'm aiming.
Mercy?
think we've all
No.
gone.
Everybody's gone. My turn.
Yeah,
Cool.
go for it.
Yeah,
All right.
looks like it.
Rotation value down to a 2. Commander Hardy comes flying out from the back with a war cry bolstered by Laurel's war cry. The two of them come at you together. This gigantic slad guy standing here, and he kind of crosses his arms a little bit, and he kind of looks down at you, and he's like,
Ha ha! I can't wait to see your demise, Ribbit.
and Laurel and Hardy are going to come at you and do some smashing and some crashing, bolstered by each other. 18 and 16, so both of them hit.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, though, for them, you have this invulnerability that kicks in. So as Hardy hits you, with all of his might, and Laurel comes in with this, sort of dancing backspin, the two of them realize that they're not going to penetrate your armor or do any damage. And so they communicate that to one another. They're like,
He must be under some kind of spell. We can't hit him. This is hot garbage.
and Laurel's like, yeah, that's kind of a weird thing. And so this giant guy, that Kermit the Frog, he's like,
Invulnerability it is. Ha ha ha.
so he's like,
Perhaps then I will come down here and eat somebody else's face.
so he leaps with frog-like legs right down. Who's the closest one? Thazit or Mercy? Mercy's right in front.
Mercy.
He looks at you after he leaps from this far end, and he looks like,
Invulnerability. I'm sure it would be probably your doing.
and then he is going to. He makes 3 attacks with +5 to his rolls. A bite and 2 claws. One with its bite and 2 with its claws.
+5.
So, bite, claw.
Great. Nice that I have some good armor right now, but
7, so
Oh,
2
2
hits. Plus, so he is going to do weapon damage +5 on each of these rolls. So you get hit for 16.
Jesus.
all right, that's two hits,
Yeah, 16 total, yeah.
right? All right, so all right, -4, so 12 points. Okay. Oh, this mithril vest.
Sorry, what do you got going on there? I need to know. Mithril vest.
Mithril vest -2.
Okay, from all weapon damage. All right, so you subtract that. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
30.
As the claws rip through some part of your armor, you can feel like a super hot burning sensation. As soon as his claws like sort of touch your skin a little bit and sort of rip you open in from his nails and stuff like that, there's just an intense burning pain. What I'm going to have you do is you're going to have to make a Constitution saving throw on your next turn to act. If you fail, you won't be able to even act as this burning pain sort of takes over. You feel like you've been, well, I don't even want to say. Yeah. I don't even want to say.
Alright.
So he swipes at you with these like gross, gnarly fingernails. One of them gets purchase, and you feel like,
Like
shit
Gary's
is
inseminated.
right. You've just been not impregnated,
Alright.
but
I'm down on my knees crying into my mug.
yeah. I'm crying into my beer. Oh shit! You know what I don't have on my thing? I got Charles's hero coin. Here we go. Control V. So that's it for my turn. I'm going to switch the timer down. Patient value 1. And okay, you guys can pick it up from here.
Okay.
Who've-
I will go then.
Okay.
Yep, go for it.
Since I've spent my turn aiming, and what was that bonus, Vay? I got +3 to my first roll. Was that what that was?
Titan's cry.
Yeah, +3 to your first roll.
Okay. So +3 to my first roll. Wow, there's a 5 and my 5, so that's a 10. That's a fucking fail. Never mind.
Okay, so you shot an arrow at him and missed.
Yeah, because that could have been like 40 points of damage if I hit him.
I'll give him my hero.
Oh, you want to try a little
Really? Vay's
reroll?
giving up her. She's giving up her coin. Fuck yeah.
Well, I'm not re-rolling. I'm adding since I only need 4 points.
Yep.
Roll a 1. Oh, why are you
Go on,
rolling?
no.
You rolled the wrong dice.
No,
Oh, you need it.
because I can either re-roll.
She's rolling
or
the 12.
add, or
Yeah.
add a 12, right?
Yeah.
So
He's
I
right.
added a 12.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. Yep.
So that's a hit.
Okay, roll some
So
damage.
now, yep, here goes my normal damage.
This is gonna be dumb,
That's
isn't it?
3 plus 4. That's 7 points.
Mhm.
And now I
What?
do double ultimate.
Come on.
6 points. Cocked. Fuck. +1. Okay. That's 10 points of damage.
Okay.
total. In my head, that went way cooler.
Fucking fantastic. All right, so yeah,
Brilliant.
you do some
love it.
damage to him. Who's going next? We got Thaz, Merce, Charles, or Cardoga?
I'm trying to figure out how many rounds have gone by, but fucking Spia's last round on not Battle Fury is
Bubber. Whatever.
Spellburn.
Just iron palm him.
So
Do it.
yeah, that's exactly it. He's just gonna rush in and try and iron palm him.
Sweet.
So just a big flying fucking throw a punch. No, what's the worst that'll happen, right? Oh, what's the room set at? Is it still 14?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I should have changed it, but I'm going too soon.
Yeah, perfect. No, it's gonna be a miss. He's not very good at the fighting.
Doesn't that give you a bonus, the palm?
I don't remember. All I remember is the he rolls ultimate for damage.
Thought it gave you basic bonus.
All right, so you missed.
Even if it gave me a basic bonus, I mean, I don't have any bonuses on my strength or anything, so it's going to be a miss. Yeah, it's going to be a win. But
Cool.
I'm back to spell for next.
All right,
turn.
Cardoga or Clunge. Who's left? Just you two?
Clunge in there.
Well, Plunge will try his lightning bolt at Kermit.
Okay. I'm stealing your lightning bolt spell.
baby.
Fucker.
I'm going to add 10 of my hit points to the damage.
Okay.
So let me roll my magic. Mhm. Oh, 1. Bloody typical, isn't it? So that's 11. So that's 11 points on Kermit.
All right. A gigantic lightning bolt blasts him in the back. Kermit felt that one. Who's left? Cordoga?
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Arn's Hex on him. Let's see. but not really well. So
Oh, did you duff? You critically failed that?
I duffed. Yeah,
Ooh, I
so
think
I'll
we're.
hero coin it, I guess.
Oh, puss.
Yeah.
20.
John, get out of town.
No way.
Get out of town, mister.
That's awesome. That is 10 plus 2 for that. 12 and 8, so 20.
Wow.
20 points of damage for this round.
Okay.
And it'll last for 4 rounds total.
Jesus.
Wow.
It's a damage total.
Okay, so that's it for everybody's turn then?
I get one, right?
Oh, yeah.
Have to try to make a con save.
Yes. You do.
Well, that would be on the next round. So, and then, yeah, if you haven't gone yet, yeah, then you got to make a Constitution. Oh, fuck, I can't believe I made it. Okay.
Oh, good, I did. So I can actually take an action now.
Sure. Yep.
Do it.
All right, invulnerability on myself.
Yeah, to go.
I'm standing right under this crazy creature. Plus 7 is 13. It's enough. Not enough, so I'm good to.
Hero coin?
There you go.
Duff.
Oh, all right. 12 added to it.
Okay. So that is going to be a success. Where is...
For one round.
Oh, jeez.
You're welcome.
All right. Okay, so
So
now...
start-
Go
Until
ahead.
the start of my next turn, I'm invulnerable.
Okay. So that is it. Round reset, essentially, is what we're getting after here. Everybody's gone.
Mhm.
Okay, so we are at a 1 here on this one. I'm gonna spin my dice. Ooh, just another 1 too. That's not good. Lock that sucker in place, and I'm going to change the target difficulty on my turn by 2 points as a threat. Now, okay, so Mercy, you've kind of done a thing. This slag is smart enough to know that you've cast a spell on yourself and to know what it is. He's familiar with it.
Right.
I'm just trying to see if the human must succeed on that. Effect, well,
I'm on my knees here now. Still crying into my mug, but looking up at him. Still drinking.
okay. What I will say is after you cast invulnerability on yourself, like you kind of look down to see what's going on with your person, and you notice that you're kind of sort of growing green toad-like skin where this cut goes across your stomach.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's not cool, but you cast invulnerability, so you can't really be damaged this round. So I'm going to turn my dude around. It doesn't really matter because Kermit's the same on both sides. But he's going to eyeball Thaz it up, and he's going to try and blast Thaz with some of this action. So Thaz, you're going to get 2 bites and a claw. Or wait a second, never mind. It's not even my turn yet. You guys go first. Ignore those rolls.
What, did he turn around?
Who's doing what? Well, he
Wait,
did.
We just went.
We've all been, so it is your turn.
Okay, maybe I was
Yeah.
confused. All
We
right.
all just went.
So he gets +5 on all his rolls. Does a 17 or a 20 hit, Thaz?
No,
No?
none of them do.
What? I hate you.
No, I got that new fancy armor you gave me.
What does that put your armor class at? Fucking,
You.
fucking. All right, fuck this game. All right, so yeah, he takes a bunch of chomps and bites and shit like that. These Laurel and Hardy guys are looking at Clunge like, we can't damage this guy. Let's go get this other guy. So they run through the sewers, and they're going to come up and try and take a couple of swings at you too. They're like, screw that guy. We're out for blood. And I'm going to smash you a few more times. So 18 plus 3 is 21, so that's still not going to be enough. So yeah, they come flying in, and your fucking adamantium armor sort of protects you from these guys. They're like, what's going on down here? We've never seen somebody so tough. And Laurel's like, yeah, this is some bullshit, man. Usually people are dead by now. Cool. You guys fucking suck. Moving on. Who wants to go?
With their back facing me, do I get an easy roll to hit?
On
I think that sounds
the big
fair.
guy? Sure.
Not anybody, really.
Sure.
But okay, cool. Then I will attack the big guy.
All right. He's deaking and dodging and moving around still. See him? He's like, can't hit me.
That's it.
I'm the gingerbread toad.
Oh, 17.
Wow.
I get to hit again after, but first, that's 6 points of damage.
All right. Gingerbread toad drops to his knees and then somehow magically gets fucking back up. What?
I missed on my second.
Look at this guy. Lay down. He gets back up. Maybe he's down for good. Oh, because I flipped him right over. All right. So yeah, you've killed the blue slod. He's died. Laurel and Hardy are looking at each other like, oh shit, man. Nobody's ever defeated him before. That synthesis guy was pretty tough. Now it's just me and you. Who's going next? Daz,
Basil will go. He'll just,
you're right there, buddy. Get after it.
He'll just fire an arcane missile at the dude on the left. Because he can now. You know, for shits and giggles. Because you know how well this is going to work. Nope.
Next? Who's next?
Yep.
I'll go, but
Okay.
what I'm gonna have to do is, do I have to? No, I did break out of the concentration, right? So I don't have to roll it again.
No, you're still in pain, but you're just not going to take any damage. So I'm going to make you make your Constitution check again.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna use one of these potions that I have.
Okay.
It gives me a heart of healing back. So I'll take one of those.
Nice.
All right.
That's the way to do it.
You chug back this potion.
And I guess
Glug,
that
glug,
takes an action, I
glug.
would guess, right?
Yeah. And the sad part is you look down and this cut that is in front of you doesn't seem to be mending at all. It is just there. The potion, this potion that you've just drank doesn't seem to have any effect on you whatsoever. It does not heal you. Your mends do not clear, but you can feel the invulnerability spell fighting any extra damage that your body is taking. Unfortunately, that's about to end too. But yeah, this potion that you've just drank, you think it should work, but it's done nothing for you. It's almost as if.
So all right, so I'm minus potion, and that takes an action, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's it for me then.
Okay, who's next?
Clench gone?
Not yet.
Get after it.
Plunge is going to go after Laurel and Hardy. He'll go for the fat guy. You go for Hardy.
They're both the same. But yeah, go for the fat guy. The twins.
Oh yeah. So that's going to be 8 points of damage.
Wow. Okay. So 8 of. Oh, we'll just reduce that. All right. So you smash that guy, cut him up, chop him to pieces. What's that?
You're still fighting?
Yeah.
Well, there's that other dude there.
Yeah, I will get out of the shit water on the side and take care of this boy.
You hear
You
Jack.
want him to roll damage for the slap? Go ahead.
I was just going to say, you hear Jack coming from the back. Like, Diz, I totally almost got it. And he's like back here, like banging away in the gates.
Do I need to keep rolling damage for the slat, or is it down?
It's down. We're going to say that it's dead.
That's a dirty miss.
Okay, everybody's gone.
Yep, I think so.
And
Yeah.
Cool.
oh, I got one more roll.
Uh,
North.
unlock this. Because that is on a 1. That spins over to a 4. I'm going to lock that in place. The Dragon Vorgan Sherax, the illusion of him and his cronies. In the mist and the fog in the back of the tunnel, you can see he's watching this battle. When the slot goes down, he's like, whoa, that's impressive. Very impressive. You are free to go. And then his illusion fades. But what you do notice is in the illusion of him in the back top corner there, you can see people sort of fading in to view. Like you can see he's surrounded by his captains and other military people and some of the dragon cultists and shit like that. You get the gist that he's not there alone. There's a bunch of people there. So because you've killed the Slod, and he said that you can go, Laurel and Hardy are going to kind of take a step back. And that's what I'm going to do for this. Will be a bit of a treat. You guys have killed the Slod. Opening the way. Now, Jessail Greycastle is hanging back here. She's unconscious, hanging from some chains. Laurel and Hardy, they're slowly going to make their way backwards and sort of just out of the tunnel kind of a thing. Unless you guys want to kill them or do a thing, it's up to you. What are you doing? Anybody? Bueller?
Well, I say, wait a minute. If I'm free to go, how do I cure this terrible condition I have? I feel like I'm turning into a frog.
Reptile's cooled. Just accept it.
Who's so one of them basically, he's like, you better seek out a priest, and if you can't find a priest within the next day or so, maybe you'll find a powerful magic user that will be able to reverse the transformation that you are about to undergo. And then he laughs. And so does...
I am a priest.
Yeah. Well, okay. So he's like, well, then heal yourself. You need to find another priest, is what he's saying. He's like, not you. Good luck with that. And then they just sort of turn tail and book unless anybody wants to attack them.
Jenny Greenleaf owes me.
Oh, yeah.
I see her.
Go and try and rescue Jessail.
That's a good
All right.
way to go. Yeah, we got to get her down from the chains.
Okay. So these guys are... I'm just going to move you guys up here. It takes a little bit of work. You're going to have to call Jack Blacksmith over. He doesn't really have any tools or anything, but he sort of eyeballs up the chains that she's held by. She's like, and he's like, dudes, I totally don't know if one of you has the ability to pick locks, but I'm pretty sure that's the only way we're getting her down.
I'd give someone some mechanics tools.
Better hands off.
Right? So you take a few minutes to get up there. The green dragon has since disappeared. Vorgan Sherax, come on, choose him instead of the other piece. Delete. The image of him fades away. You pull down the last person that you need or have come to rescue. You unbind her chains. She falls to the ground gently. I'm sure that you've braced her in some fashion. And she is laying on the ground unconscious.
Oh, I'll give her the kiss of life then.
All right.
She wants it or not.
So you lean down and try and give her a sweet embrace, and she dies. Yeah. You try and you hit her. You hit her with your friggin' stank breath, and that's enough to put her over the edge. A little clenched breath in the face. Yeah, she's heavily beaten, battered, and bruised. She could probably use some healing of some kind, but Clunge, you're gonna maybe try and give her. Okay, Holy Nova.
Try and patch her up,
Yeah. Boom.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. How many points of health does she get back?
All of
All
it.
right, let's see.
All of them?
All of it?
I guess
Yeah,
you could
12 plus
cast
8,
it.
20.
Yeah, you could cast it a couple of times. Miniatures, paper
Only need
forge.
one.
Let's see here.
In
Have I
fact,
got?
everyone gets 20 hit points back.
I think I'm going to use.
Except for me, of course.
I mean, this is just going to be somewhat of a representation of her. I'll shrink her down a little bit, and yeah, you can. Here we go. All right, so I can't remember what her name is. Jess Hale, Greystone, or something like that. Her eyes flutter open. She sees you standing in front of her, and as her eyes open, she's like, "Heroes of New Haven, is it really you, or have I passed on to the other realm? What is happening?" She stands up a little bit and she looks around. She's like, "I remember this place. The vile smell, that acrid mist floating around. Have I passed? Or am I alive?" And she's like, slowly stands up. Well, she's looking right at you, Clunge. I mean, because you're trying to kiss her and shit, so fucking weirdo.
Oh yes, this shit is real, love.
Oh, she's like, Is it so? Or we're in the sewers?" And she, as she stands up, she becomes somewhat enraged, and she's like, "I can't believe this. I thought I was gone, and here I am standing here with the heroes of New Haven." And she points at each and every one of you, and she's like, she calls you out by name. She's like, "The mighty Clunge." I don't know what I'm going to say about Clunge, because Clunge just does dumb shit all the time. But yeah,
Plunge the soiled.
right? She's like, "Merciful daughter of Ira, the great Granrick, trick shot artist, and Thazit the resurrected. Is it you? Is it truly you?" And then she looks in the back there, and she's like, "What is this? Who is this weird-looking fellow that you're with? I do not recognize him." And she's kind of pointing at Cordoga. Is he talented in some way? "Jack, are you all right? Theo, what is happening here?" It takes a few seconds for her to get her shit together and stuff like that. She stands up and she's like, do you have a spare weapon? Perhaps some, I could use a sword, a shield, something along those lines.
I'm a broom.
I've got a weapon you can use.
What? Oh, really? She hesitates for a moment. "Yes, what is this weapon you speak of?"
Oh, and I'll give her my halberd.
Okay. So she's going to take that from you, and she's like, "Yes, this will do nicely. Now, heroes of New Haven, we've been brought here by fate, by some divine intervention. The lot of us, we are so close to Vorgan Chirax. Let us go fight him and take back the town of New Haven." At which point, you guys realize that she's a bit fucking nutty. Because you're going to go fight an ancient dragon, and you know that even with the lot of you guys, there's no way that you're going to take him out and all of his dragon cultists. But she's insistent, and you've come to rescue her, and she's like, "Come on, what do you say? You are the heroes of New Haven. We should slay this dragon while we have the chance. We are close. We are near the heart of the dragon's lair. Let us get him." And she's kind of working herself up into a full-on fucking lather as she's trying to convince you guys.
Sir, we're on death's door right now. We need to regroup.
Okay, so what I would like you to do is
I'm turning into a frog.
I would like you to roll me. What are they asking for? It doesn't matter. Make me a like a persuasion check. So that's going to be charisma.
All right. Oh, look at that 20.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Nice. Okay. So, as soon as you say that, and she looks at you and she sees your wound, she's like, "The slot. It has got you." She says, "This is not good news. This is not good news at all, Mercy. I fear that your fate is to become wait a second. I forgot which one it is. Let me scroll down and tell you, just so you know. You are going to turn into, if the deceased reduces ability, 3rd level. So if you have the ability to cast spells, you're going to turn into a green slot. So she's going to fill you in.
It's be a green slot.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, I'm afraid, Mercy, that there is not much that's going to be able to be done for you. within the next couple of days, and you keep having these convulsions and pain and shit like that, like, you know, as you're standing here.
Look, I said 3 days.
Pardon me?
Look, I said 3 days.
3 days? What? 3 days? What?
Yeah. I have 3 days. Anyway, I know a powerful druid that should help me.
Well, you
She knows,
best.
she knows the guy.
Yeah, you best hurry, because you know once the conversion has taken place, only a wish can reverse the transformation.
Wow, you know a lot about
Yeah,
this.
we've got lots of money. We can pay for any wish spell. Save me.
From the other side of the bars down here is Sir Harold Walmsley. For some reason, do I have him in character? I think I have him in character. He's at the back of these gates. He's like, "You'd have a lot more money if you let me out of the frickin' jail, you losers!" And then he turns and runs deeper into the sewers.
Form on him quick.
So Mercy, you have done an amazing job with natural 20 in convincing Jasael to take to leave with you. She tells you that she knows a way out of the sewers and a way to escape the city. In fact, I was on my way when I was captured. But I do know a way through the sewers that we can escape this town of New Haven. I fear it's lost. I fear all is gone. We must go out into the world and try and recruit some help. You have been noble warriors. Your reputation has been spread far and wide, but alas, we were not able to keep the town from being overrun by a dragon. So because you didn't go fight Vorgan, see, this was going to go one of two ways. Had you not convinced her, she was going to run off and fight the dragon. But you rolled a natural 20, so then we got to go into story part 2, which is she is going to show you guys the way out. And what I was thinking I was going to do, tell me what you guys think about this. I was going to have you guys go fight the dragon with her, like if that was sort of what was going on, or you could follow her or whatever. And then we would end the story with your demise fighting the dragon in his throne room. And I would have each of you tell me how this dragon tears you apart. And that would have been it. But fortunately, you rolled a 20. Jasael is going to show you the way out of New Haven. So, starting with Granrick, you follow Jasael out of the sewers. Somehow she made it up on top. You make it to safety. Days pass, months pass. What does the end of Granrick's life look like, or at least his life over the next couple of months, as you have successfully escaped Flan?
Well, all these adventures have really boosted my confidence, and I'm still trying to prove to my family that I am worthy of fighting and I'm a worthy warrior. So I've gone on my own to find great fights and great opponents, and I died at the paw of a blue dragon at the top of the mountain.
Wow, nice. In fact,
nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
I was delimbed and fed to its children like a baby bird.
Fantastic. Mercy, what happens to you?
Well, I have I'm carrying Jenny Greenleaf's baby, so I go back to her.
Oh, we're going to flash forward?
She's
Yeah.
able to cure me of this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She's able to cure me of this affliction. So I have the baby, and Jenny Greenleaf, she converts it into a hag. And I go back out on the road to do Ira's work, and with the intention of finding the hag and converting her back through the power of Ira.
Ah, neat.
Wow, nice. So you spend a lifetime.
That's my new goal in life.
Yeah, trying to convert your baby child back from a hag to a normal baby child.
Right.
Cordoga, what happens?
I don't know.
All right.
He's kind of a leaf on the wind kind of guy.
Thazit.
Actually, like Thazit, do you remember like that message I sent you a while back?
Trying to remember. There's no, off the top of my head, no.
Okay.
No, I don't.
I would like Cordoga to go into a slumber, so he will try to find the people that originally cursed him,
Right.
and
How do we put Cordoga into a slumber?
Oh, I probably got some herbs to do
no,
it.
like a forever slumber.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
I
yeah.
see how this is going to be. So I need a coup de grace you. Huh. Yeah. I mean, we can do that. We can
Yeah.
certainly do that. Thazza can try to coup de grace him and, put him in his final resting place, I guess, for the time being.
Sweet. So Theo walks over, the Lord Sage of New Haven. He's like, "That's it, my boy. It's been some adventurous times. It's been some good times hanging out at the coffee shop, perhaps. Perhaps we should strike up a position in a new town. Maybe I could work my way up to Lord Sage of, say, Mulemaster or some sort. Maybe, my boy, and you could come and live with me, and we could talk about books and stuff after you're done with this, this Cordoga thing where you want to kill him and stuff like that. But what say you? What say you, old friend? Perhaps, we start our own lore and latte in another town somewhere. Just you and a lonely old man."
Let's see here. Thazza, what is Thazza going? Thazza's not going to do that.
Jack Black, he rolls.
He's
He's
done
like,
that once. He's been the Jack Black's going to do it.
Jack Black, he rolls over. He's like, "Dude, totally professing your love for one another. That's so cool." And then he goes back to the corner.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to think what Thaz was going to do, because I think with Thaz, what I had in mind was until he dispatches Cordoga, he's going to try and learn a lot more dangerous stuff. So if it blows up in his face, it doesn't really matter because he's kept alive by Cordoga. So he's going to spend some time learning like some of the really like deep, dark, dangerous shit when it comes to his magic and that. And it's going to fail a miserable number of times, but he just can't seem to die. And once he just kind of gives up on that, he's going to lay down Cordoga, give him his final resting place there, and then he's just going to go off into try to find the next town and maybe just open up his own. He is going to open up his own lore and latte things, just without Theo. He's going to do his own things. He's got his own little coffee cart. He's going to stick with that little fantasy Starbucks. Because Lord knows he can't. This magic thing ain't working for him. He's died enough times. He needs something a little bit easier to something a little bit easier in life to fall back on.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Theo's like, "I've got something dangerous right here that'll blow up in your face."
Mhm.
No? No takers?
No.
Okay.
Clunge. Oh, what happens with Clunge? This is going to be pricey.
This will be interesting.
Plunge goes on a big party after this. He's out carousing. Eventually, he gets arrested by the guard for indecency with a chicken. Gets sent to prison, and while in prison, Wilmsley pays to have him assassinated in prison for defecating in his house.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, it's nice to know that after a year and a half of me playing this,
contracted malaria.
yeah, a year and a half of me playing this campaign has ended with Pete dying because he shit in someone's house.
It's been that long.
That's
since you started it. Yeah.
January.
But still.
January last year we started this campaign, but that is it for ICRPG. Turned out to be not a bad system. It's not without its flaws, that's for sure. As we found out, there's been some growing pains and stuff like that. But the heroes of New Haven go off to lead lovely and adventurous lives. Unfortunately, Theo dies alone of old age. But maybe Jack Blacksmith keeps him company. I don't even know. That's it for ICRPG. And the first season, actually, you know what? You guys literally have done almost the entirety of Dungeons & Dragons Expedition Season 1. That is kind of the storyline with just me changing the names and shit like that, but that is word for word. So you can put that under your belts or put that on your RPG, what's the word I'm looking for? Resumes, so to speak. Yeah, you've completed Season 1 of the Adventurers League for D&D, but we just did it ICRPG style.
Forced you to play D&D
There's only
in
14
a
seasons to
roundabout
go.
way.
And
Yep.
from us, Gary, thank you for running it.
Yeah,
that
I
was
will.
awesome.
Yeah, thanks for the game.
I will figure out what's going to happen. We'll probably do some Savage Worlds next. I'm going to be probably working on Iron Gate. I'll figure out my timing and my schedule and shit like that. Try and work it so that we can get together. Maybe I'll even pick it up Sunday mornings. But I think what I'm going to do is try and shoot for Wednesday nights or something like that. But anyways, I'm going to hit the stop streaming button. Thanks everybody for watching. That's it for this ICR.